more broke, but at the same time, there's a lot of benefits at the same time. Even your phone bill, that's a write-off in itself. If you like me, so for me, I don't rent multiple places, but a lot of these people do, like I just said, right? So a lot of
is the forks, spoons, paper goods. Come on, guys. That's what I'm saying. Y'all ask questions, you'll get the right answer. Just assuming what it is not what it says, but she knows that. So moving forward, thank you. I do not need you to say nothing while we're doing this. Can you please keep order to the, thank you. All right, call her up.
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
Trustee Jones. Trustee Carlisle. Supervisor Henry.
Yes.
Motion
Next on
passed.
the agenda is a motion to approve the retainer agreement with LDS to represent the Thornton Township and
Ooh, sorry, microphone's off.
Cases of
Hey, Boos.
Thornton versus Thornton Township, Ash versus
Hey,
Thornton
Drewski.
Township, Dukes versus Thornton Township. Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Is there a motion?
It's been motion and second. Call the roll.
Let me get a motion.
Trustee Gray Everett.
TM, what's up, baby? I wish they would use their microphones up in here.
And I also want to put on there, because she didn't read it all to you, he stated there is no conflict.
Oh,
of
thank you,
interest.
DSB.
We stated this at
Becoming
the
a
committee.
member.
We wanted to tell everybody to vote for legal counsel. You have to have lawyers because the township's being sued. You always protect the entity, which they did not do. Therefore, there's different things that people go research what didn't happen. Now they gotta go and overturn things that happened because the board chose
thank you,
not to
baby.
have legal counsel. You
Appreciate
always have
that.
legal representation. I don't care what people's differences are. Hey, you make sure you cover the township. Because whether you here, anybody still here, it's still the lawsuit is stuck with Thornton Township. That's who they are suing, as you can see.
They're suing you, really.
Versus Thornton Township. Dwayne Threads versus Thornton
They're suing
Township.
Tiffany. She
These
lying.
people are suing the entity, not Tiffany King.
No,
So
they're
you
trying to
gotta
sue you.
get out of your feelings
They
and
have to
relate
sue the entity.
Oh, I don't want to vote because it's Tiffany. Everybody's included in that. Everybody. And I said this. Keith Freeman's included. And so is some of the staff members that they represent. They don't just only represent myself or other people. I just name a few just so you understand what's going on, so people can give y'all the facts and all the truth and not partial. Call her up.
If I may, the correspondence I have here dated September 4th, in the instance of Brash, it says versus Thornton Township and Tiffany Henry and Kentucky. So that would be incorrect. It said that. Also, Lawrence versus Thornton Township, it says Henry and Freeman are sued individually. So once again, that is incorrect, possibly what you said.
Okay, so let me correct you once again.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Individually. So that means that person is doing
Correct
it
them,
individually.
Tiff.
When you name my name at the top, they're suing me in my capacity as supervisor. It ain't got nothing to do with individually. So the second lawsuit said individually. So I'm just.
Oh, thank you,
I'm
Chris.
just clearing it up. I'm just clearing it up so that we got a crystal clear understanding that there was no conflict of interest.
DSB.
Move forward. So here we are. You should have did what I said a whole month ago. Moving on, Colorado.
Trustee Gray Everett. Oh, you said it's Trustee Carlisle.
Thank you, Honey Pot.
Trustee Gonzalez.
Yes.
5 gifted
Trustee
memberships. Ooh.
Supervisor Henry.
Yes.
Motion passed.
Next on the agenda is approval of bills. Is there a motion to approve the general fund?
Nah. Nope. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Hey, Jimmy. What's up, Jimmy? Sandy. Use your microphone, Heifer. What is you doing? He be tripping.
You want to read into record what those items are so people know what you're talking about?
Yeah, into the microphone, please.
I know it's a lot, so that means y'all didn't read out y'all once again. So what's the bills that you want to exclude, so the public will know what you not going to
Miss
pay?
Santana.
Just saying numbers not gonna work.
Do this before
What's
she get
the
mad
items
at me.
we have to put the record? 'Cause what she do in a minute, she wanna know what the items are.
Hey, Miss Santana.
Line item 54, line item 172, and then,
What is it?
once again, 392 through 436, and I can email the clerk, everything that I just.
Trustee, if you can tell people what it is that you do not want to pay, because we all would like to know. What don't you want to pay? And if there was a problem, no, them line items, they don't know what that is. So it could be supplies, it could be all kinds of things. What is the item that you do not want to pay, so we will know, meaning the public? Talk about transparency, let's be transparent.
Oh, she took her braids
Tell
out. That's
me
the
items
girl.
that you do not want
That's
to
the
pay.
girl. She took her braids
What
out,
items
y'all.
are they?
In the burgundy sweater. I just caught on to that. I was like, who is that?
What's the item? No, you don't want to make an emotion that you don't want to pay somebody.
Sent
So
you
who
something.
don't you want to pay? What expense don't you want to pay as it relates to the revenue? Because is it an item for their department? What's the items? Because you just come here and y'all just slashing things, so how do they run their day to day?
Send something where? Drewski.
That's
talking about-
What's the items? Because we don't know what it is that you don't want
What
to
you
pay.
saying?
Do you want to tell us what it is, or you just want to make motions on numbers that nobody knows what you're not paying? Trustee? Why can't you read it into record? Because you remember, Ken, another municipality, right? They read every item into the record. Every item that they take off, they read into the record. No, you should read it because you're the one want to remove it. You're the one that don't want to pay certain individuals, whoever that is, because I don't even know what you're removing. So what are you removing, so we all will know for the record what you don't want to pay? So what are those items? We would like to know, read them into record. No, you're the one making the motion saying you don't want to pay someone, so what are the items?
Second.
Robert, come on up here. What's these items
somebody
that
in
they
trouble.
don't want to,
Shoulda called
read into
Robert.
record since they don't want people to know what's going on? Read those items into record, whatever items that you don't want to read. Okay, so go ahead. Trustee, please. Stop, we're gonna be transparent. What y'all have? What do you have? Stop. Read them into record. What she wants to take out, what they don't want to pay. Please
Alright,
tell
so
the
I-
residents.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'll start reading numbers, 54 through 172. 54 for imprint for $26,125.84. That's for book bags. For A steel, $3,985. Tents. Amazon, $169.99.
Did you order something,
Mini
maybe?
fridge. Amazon, $229.94. Chairs, Amazon, $426. Steel mesh, 59 Amazon, $59.30. Coffee, 60 Amazon, $126. Bingo balls, 61 Amazon, hot cocoa mix, $14.87. Amazon, $19.26. Sugar packets, 63 Amazon, $116.91. Bingo table covers,
I don't know what you're talking about.
64 Amazon,
Drewski, I don't see nothing.
$79.85. Donut and tea bags, 65. Hold on, again, it's small print. Hold on.
I don't see it in there.
65 Amazon,
I know where to check it.
$79.85. Tea bags, 66. Okay, I got it. 66.
Ooh, he said tea bag, not the tea bag.
$99.95. Food warmers.
Not the tea bag.
67 Amazon, $137.58.
He was looking at the wrong list, y'all. He's looking at it.
card,
It's on-
68, number 68, Amazon, $382.07. Ice maker machine, 69, Amazon, $160.98. Bingo game set. Number 70, Amazon, $99.56. Raffle ticket
Yeah, no, I don't see it.
stand.
It's not in my list of,
Amazon,
super chats.
$148.97.
Oh, no more big bingo.
72 Amber Retro, $300 Youth Summit.
Look at this lady, little stick, holding her
73
phone.
BLT Entertainment.
Look at it. Look
Thornton
at it.
Township Entertainment Comedian. Number 74 Bouncertronics Party Rental, $2,100.
This man, he bores me
Picnic, bouncy
to
houses.
straight to Hades. Like,
75 Bouncertronics Party Rental, $1,975 a bouncy house.
Hey, Big Mitch.
76 Call Hub, 1,000 call center. 77 Call Hub, 2,500 call center.
Hit the like button. Oops, first time saying it. Hit the like button for mama.
Calumet Bakery,
Hit the like button.
bingo cake for bingo. 79 Calumet Bakery, $47.40. Cake for bingo. Sorry, for the senior home bingo cake for the senior home. Number 80 Calumet City Bakery, $66. Cake, student workers lunch cake. Number 81 Calumet Bakery, $47.40. Senior home bingo cake.
Okay, so you have to be careful when sending super chats. If it kicks you out of the live stream, it won't go through. You have to cancel before it goes through, then resend. Thank you, DSB. So helpful. And thank you for the super chat. Ooh,
Bakery, this is at the Countryside Senior Home. 84 Calumet
So
Bakery, Senior Home Bingo Cake, Creek. Calumet Bakery, $96 Senior Home Bingo Cake for Royal Estates. 86 Calumet Bakery, Senior Home Bingo Cake for Royal Oaks.
Can you just tell us the total, sir? Do you have to read all this? 'Cause
Chicago Black Card, $126.60 for transportation to the Taste. Chicago Black, 88 Chicago Black Card, $126.60, transportation for Kiki Watt. 89 Chicago Black Card.
How much was transportation for Kiki White? I hear you, honey.
88 Chicago
That's what
Black
you tried to
Card,
say.
$126.60, transportation.
it's
for
okay,
Kiki Watt.
Drewski. You sent Mama so much.
89
It's fine.
Chicago Black Card, $304.46.
Mama grateful. Mama's a grateful mama. Okay, don't stress yourself out. Enjoy the live stream.
Chicago Black Card, $126.60, transportation for Taste for Kiki Watt. 91 Chicago Black Card, $70.18, transportation Taste Kiki Watt.
She had a coach bus, man.
92 Chicago Black Card, $494, transportation Taste.
Sir. Yes. Tell us more.
93 Chicago Moonwalkers, $4,824.72, Taste for the rides.
Could you just read the total? Thank you.
94 Chicago Special Events,
Such an asshole.
$817.65, Taste Golf Carts.
He know we just want the total. That's why he's doing this.
Number 95 Constant Contact, $227, email marketing.
The asshole isn't
96,
strong with this one.
Constant Contact, $227, Constant Contact email. 97 Constant Contact, $227 emails. 98 Constant Contact, $64.52, Constant Contact emails. 99 Constant
Oh, those were
Contact,
signs. I thought those were holding her phone up.
Emails.
These are like two little signs she got.
100 Doubletree, $27
What did they say? Buy Big Bingo?
and 44 cents. Thornton Township Dining Kitchen
Super
Supplies.
mail.
101 Emmanuel Bansay, $3,000 video services. 102 Emmanuel Bancy, 2,500 media services.
Oh, thank you, Simply.
103
Appreciate
Family
you.
Dollar, $12.95.
Okay, good. It shows refunded.
Back to school
Good. That's
food
good. At
utensils.
least you got it back. Awesome.
104 Family Dollar, $87.25.
Oh, and then he sent it right back to me.
Take the Thornton Township supplies for
Thank you,
table.
Drewski. Thank you, honey pie.
105 Fixed Runner,
So sweet. So sweet.
$1,548. Computer subscription.
Mama, appreciate it.
106
Hey, while he's rambling, y'all. Hey, look. Anybody got any guesses about what these are signs? Like some kind of like little signs, and something's on the on the other side of them. Anybody seen it since has she turned them? Wait. Oh, I can write danger. Okay. One says danger. What does the other one say? Anybody know?
108 Get Rooted in Printing LLC.
What's this one say? This one she holding up right now.
$1,320 banners. 109 Giant Beauty Supply, Back to School
This one
hair
says
braiding
danger.
supplies. 110 Gordon Food Service Store,
Thank
Back
you,
to School
Drewski.
Food supplies. 111 Gordon Food Service Store, back $118.67, Back to School Food Supplies. 112 Gordon Food
so
Service
sweet.
Store, $470.83.
Miss Fed.
Food supplies.
Look at this man.
113 Gordon
Whose husband
Food
is this?
Service
Somebody
Store,
come get your husband.
$429.83.
Come get this man.
Back
Whose
to
man's
School
is this?
Food. 114
Whose man's
Gordon
is
Food
this?
Service Store, $495.91. Taste of Thornton Food. 115 Gordon Food Service Store, $108.92. Taste of Thornton Food and Supplies. 116 Hit Guide, $900 media services. 117 Hit Guide, $1,425 professional services.
Oh my God. I've just figured out what's happening, you guys. She has him literally reading off a list of everything. Because I thought he was talking about the bingo price, the stuff for the bingo supplies and stuff, like how much bingo costs. He's then starting to talk about that Taste of Thornton thing. Like the supplies for that.
121 Jewels, $539.
She's doing this to hold up the thing.
Big bingo. Food,
She's holding them hostage. This is a
122
hostage
Jewels,
situation.
$290.75.
It's escalated,
Big
you
bingo,
guys.
Dessert cupcakes.
Oh my God. No cupcakes for you, sir.
123 JJ Fish and Chicken, $73.51. Taste of Thornton Food.
Oh my God. Okay, CC Whining cost $30,000. Jay Holiday was $20,000. Poor thing.
124 Jordan Garcia, $525. Youth Summit. 125 Kasi Boston Bancy,
Oh my God.
$2,000 media service. 126 Kasi Boston Bancy, $1,600.
Okay, so they figured out how they're gonna get us back for all this. They're gonna bore us to death. Just straight to death. They're gonna bore us to death. We're gonna pass out. We're gonna fall asleep from boredom. And then they're gonna be like, see, I was in there trying to tell you everything you wanted to know. And then look, you fall asleep. You didn't even care. I know your plan, Tiffany. You ain't slick, bitch. You ain't slick.
Fresh Market. Taste
I'm
of
on to
Thornton
you.
Food, entertainment
Yeah, she's
for
filibustering us.
$94.58.
We're getting filibustered.
131 Powerful Bouncy House, $600.
Oh my God, not the bouncy
Picnic
house.
Bouncy House generator. 132 recorded.
That dude talking look like a giant ass fucking kid. I bet he like a bouncy house.
$5. Back to school event. 133 recorded hit entertainment.
I'm gonna tell you, it's not a bad plan though. It's fucked up that she doing this right now, but it's not a bad plan. I mean, if we're being 100% honest, not the worst plan she's ever come up with. She's had worse plans. Because they always asking for more information. And what do? Kill them with information. Right? You give them so much that they can't decipher through what's what. They can't stay awake. It's like impossible for them to have interest. It's not the worst plan I've ever heard.
Word supplies, 138 Sam's Club Direct, $416.56. Back to school food
It's terrible.
supplies. 139 Sam's Club Direct,
He gonna put himself to sleep.
$117.18. Thornton Township Back to School Food Supplies. 140 Sam's Club Direct,
Critical Smoker must have walked away from his camera, honey, because that camera ain't moved. And ain't no way in the world he's just in there staring at this dude. Like, he must have walked away for some reason.
Thornton Township Big Dingo Prize gift cards.
Sirloin, Abu.
142 Sam's Club Direct, $379.38. Taste of Thornton Food and Supplies.
Oh my God.
143 Sam's Club Direct, $151.46. Big Bingo Dinner Supplies. 144 Sam's Club Direct,
Kayla, hey boo.
$89.64.
Hit the like button for mama,
Bingo
please.
Gift cards.
They're trying to bore us to death, y'all.
$421.52. Thornton Township Big Bingo Prize gift
Oh
card.
no, I got a knot on my head, y'all.
146 Sam's Club Direct, $316.14.
No.
14 cents Big Bingo Prize
It's not a
gift
tour.
cards.
What is that?
147 Sam's Club Direct,
I got a knot.
negative $29.88. Taste of Thornton Township Senior Bingo gift cards. 148 Sam's Club,
I got a knot on my head.
$41.94. Kitchen and storage. 149 Sam's Club.
What does it mean?
$167.88. Taste of Thornton Food. 150 Sam's Club, $90.40. Taste of Thornton. 151 Santee Shaney Jr., $8,913.
How many times has he said taste of Thornton food?
152 Santee Shaney Jr., $8,425. Sounds for taste.
Look, they're gonna start leaving. They're gonna be like, fuck this.
1,000.
I'm out.
RV Taste.
I could be at Chick-fil-A.
154 Special Event Rental, $817.65. Thornton Taste.
Look, she out.
155 Telefloor.
She said, bye.
$155.93. Floor, Thornton Township.
I'm about to follow her, honey. About to follow her lead.
156, the DJ Experience, $1,341.60. Back to school event entertainment.
Hey, if this is boring the shit out of anybody, what you can do to kill some time, scooch on over to, I just posted a video like 45 minutes ago. Hilarious. You can go on over there, watch that, and then come on back and see what's going on if you want to. Just a suggestion, something, you can watch something at least entertaining. Or if you one of those people who can, oh, wait, he's looking up. Never mind. Oh, here we go. Don't go. Wait, come back.
Out of order.
I spoke too soon.
Nobody's touching you. Stop. Excuse me. Hey guys. Hey, can you please leave? You are so out of order. Can you please leave? Hello? It's not that serious, guys. We're sitting here having a meeting.
Oh, no, we
Y'all
ain't.
have to stay in order.
We listening to this piece of shit ramble and read off a list talking about some tea bags. Ain't nobody trying to hear about
Y'all
that.
please call South Holland Police.
Don't nobody want to know what's on the menu for you.
Cannot do this. Every meeting cannot be like this.
Can't be like this.
Y'all
Can't
have
be
to
like
compose
this.
yourself.
Y'all have to compose
Go
yourselves.
ahead, brother.
Tiffany.
159 Warehouse Food Market, $65.
Oh no, bitch. Shut up.
Food, snow cone ice. 160
Oh.
Walgreens, $147.35. Senior Home Bingo gift cards. 121 Walgreens.
Y'all start another fight. Start another fight. I can't with you. He's done drove him all
You have to
crazy.
stop. He's not talking to you. Y'all have to stop. Y'all out of order. Can
He done
somebody
drove
stop
everybody
talking?
crazy, y'all.
Because y'all gonna have to be removed. We here to handle business, not do this. So please stop.
Come
You
on.
call the police in the back. Thank you.
Yeah, yes, yes.
161.
Yes, call the police.
$144.75.
Please, somebody call the police. Call the fire department. Call the, I mean, just call the circus. See if they come back around. We got a room full of clowns. Ooh.
$33.74.
Call the police.
Student appreciation.
Call the
lunch.
police.
164 Walmart, $144.75. Senior home bingo gift cards. 165 Walmart, $36.01. Thornton Township kitchen supplies.
Oh,
166 Walmart, $1,250. Big bingo prizes.
oh my God. You sound so bored.
167 Walmart,
I ain't listening to you no more, sir. I refuse. I'm gonna wait till the police come. And then I'm gonna be entertained. It's what I'm gonna be. Call the police. Exactly. Exactly, Drew. Exactly. Okay. Call the police. Call the police. At this point, I feel dude owe me money. I know. Right there. I feel like he is owing us some money or something. Ain't it funny how this little thing he's talking at is blending in with the door that's behind it? And it almost looks like almost like as if there was like a green screen or something here that would cause it to not be there. Like, it's weird. It's like it's blending in perfectly with that door. Oh, are we done? Okay. Oh no.
392.
You done? You done? Please be done. Don't read anymore. Quit.
A lot of bills. They don't want to pay.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, what else you got?
Nothing.
All right,
Bitch.
392.
Oh, fuck you. You going straight to hell, Tiffany.
$125. If you're a photographer. 393 3L Media.
Oh my God.
$600. Photography services.
Yeah, if you could play multiple screens, just, open up Mama's other video, play that while this is playing.
$3,000 event
Because
planner.
this is ridiculous.
$395.
I feel so
ELT
guilty.
Entertainment. $1,200. Comedian.
He ain't married. Ain't nobody sleeping with him, I promise. They doesn't know. This looks boring as shit. Okay, like, this looks like the most boring thing you could do. This person, extremely boring, okay? Like he looks like he breathes boringly. Like,
Comedian first.
Come on, y'all,
Thursday.
interrupt him with some more chaos.
$399. BLT Entertainment.
Oh my God.
$1,200. Comedian first Thursday.
Uh-huh.
$400. Calumet Bakery. $252. Cake for senior event. 401 Calumet Bakery. $126. Cake for senior event. 402 Calumet Bakery.
When I tell you this bitch is petty, just know this. She sat in a room, okay? She sat in a room with some of her minions, and they came up with this as a plan. All them bitches, they want to know what the bills is so bad. Fine, I'll tell them. We're going to get up there and we're just going to read off this whole list, just pointlessly, aimlessly. See if that make them happy. You know when it's going to make us happy? Tiffany, I'm going to tell you how this is going to make us happy. When they lock your ass up when we reminisce on when you did this shit. Okay? When they put the handcuffs on you, I'm going to be like, ain't that funny? Remember that time she made us listen to that piece of shit read just random fucking numbers? Remember that? Wasn't it hilarious? That's when the shit's going to be funny, okay? But for right now, it's just disgusting. Hit the like button for Mama.
$3 strawberry cake. 410 Calumet Bakery.
Ain't it funny how she's like, somebody called the police. Aren't the police officers like roaming around this room? Ooh, is that the cops? Ooh, is the cops here? I saw him turn around.
412, Calumet Bakery,
Coppers.
$407.50 strawberry
Ooh.
cake.
Ooh, ooh, the coppers. Must be the coppers. Uh-oh, they're starting to turn around. Must be the coppers.
$326. HB.
I got a lump on my head,
I
y'all.
think that's happy birthday, everyone cake.
Did he just say happy birthday to somebody?
414, Carlos Medina.
Focus, honey.
$350 photography service.
I don't even know where the lump is at.
415, Carlos Medina.
You mean the actual
$50
policeman?
photographer. 416, Carlos Medina.
Oh, there we go. I knew it. That's the
photography
po-pos. Ooh.
service.
Pick up some
417,
shit.
Charles
Somebody,
Wood.
quick.
1200, Media Production.
Kick the shit up.
418,
kick it up.
Illinois Productions LLC. 1900, video service. 419.
Oh, here's something funny that could happen. As the police come in, what if the feds came in right behind them? And then Tiffany, as she was chuckling as they came in, then she noticed it was the feds behind them. And then all of a sudden she was like, uh-oh. Hilarious. Hilarious. Okay. I could dream. Yeah, he's boring the shit out of me, Captain America.
421.
He's no Captain
Jimbo's
America, this
Catering,
guy.
$399. Senior Home Big Bingo.
Oh my God. I'm gonna make a video about you, sir.
422, Jimbo's
And all I'm gonna do is roast the shit out of you. That's all I'm gonna do.
$999. Senior Home
Okay?
Big
You look
Bingo.
like a little kid. A big ass little kid. That's what you look like.
423, Jimbo's Catering, $469.
You act like one too.
Senior
Okay?
Home Big Bingo.
Big ass little kid. Okay?
424,
Oh my
Turk's
God.
Barbecue.
You got no self-esteem.
$2. Taste
Ugh.
Food.
It's terrible.
This is another insurance bill. I hope y'all can reconsider. 425, Lincoln National Life Insurance Company.
This nigga just break. You know what?
$23.51.
Oh hell no. Yeah, he gonna get this verbal work.
$426.
Hey, Michael.
Lydia Aurora.
Turn the camera. There we go. Yeah, you go. Oochie. Scooch it over. Come on. Come on.
Father's
Critical.
Day, Father's Day, Juneteenth, backyard face painter.
Look over there. Hey, Teflon Don. What's up, baby?
Aaliyah Wynn.
Yes, paint dry.
$500 video service.
This bitch. And he just steady reading. I know the cops is in there thinking, sir, what the fuck are you talking about? Nobody in here seems to be interested in what you're talking about. And I don't want to hear it either. So can you please kindly shut the fuck up? You're done. Say you're done. Just lie and say you're done. Just say, that's it. That's it, Tiffany. I got them all.
431 STA Focus
Oh,
Media Group.
bitch.
$5,876.08 media. 432.
Oh my God, y'all.
Super Laundry 100.
Super Laundry 100. Oh yeah, I got on a blue shirt. My mother washed it, but she didn't iron it for me. I got on my blue pants. Same story as my shirt. My Tiffany told me she not gonna pay me if I don't harass the shit out of y'all with this list. So here I am just doing what I'm being told because I'm a giant little fucking kid. Okay? I'm a gigantic child. That's what I am. Okay? Not as big as this guy up here, but big nonetheless. Oh, thank
All right,
you.
so
Thank you,
just to
sir.
Recap of what's
Get
going
the
on.
fuck
So
out.
The Board of Trustees are choosing not to pay all those bills
Yeah.
that you just heard.
Yeah,
Robert
fuck
Hunt,
you, Tiff,
read
okay?
correctly. That's a lot of bills. So with that being said, as you know, I don't know how people run their household, but you have to pay your bills.
Nah, bitch,
cannot
fuck you.
carry
I ain't gotta do shit.
deficit to the next month.
You gotta do a
and then you will not be
motherfucking
able to afford the next month's bill.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, the events or things that they just stated, a lot of it was senior homes.
Yeah, fuck all that. Yep.
They don't want to pay.
Oh,
for the
fucking
food
well.
or the cakes or the things that they had. They had back to school events.
Oh.
As it related to the book bags for the youth.
Which
They
you
don't
already
pay
got.
for that.
Which the kids already got. So what the
This
fuck
is
you
something
talking
that
about?
The Board of Trustees voted for.
Kids already got
They
it.
voted to pay the entertainment and everything else. If you
What?
go check the minutes or pull the invoices, you will see that they agreed.
this bitch.
And all of a sudden, they don't want to pay for things.
You know what?
Also, student workers, people that came and did work here, you should always
Please hit the
take
like
care of
button.
the youth and show them your appreciation
Please.
for the things that they actually do. Also, Father's Day event I heard in there, that's so old. I don't
You and all your
understand why
events,
they're
bitch.
saying no to something that they said yes to in the past. Workers' comp, Barbara just said was in there. Lincoln National was in there for insurance. All these things, but they just show you that people just nitpicking on things that they want to not approve and not do what's right. At the end of the day, you cannot sit here and hold up day-to-day operation. Day-to-day operation is what each of the department heads do in their departments.
Okay.
And they put a invoice in and they tell you guys, hey, well,
Whatever,
this company
bitch.
did this, and that. A lot of times, and I said this before, they go into them senior homes where people leave
Let me
their loved
educate
ones, they
y'all.
don't go back and check on them, and they are their
Yeah.
family, meaning
What
Thornton
about
Township.
me?
So we go in there, of course we take food, of course we take cakes with us, but it's the love that matters the most.
It's
And
the
they love
love.
seeing us every single
It's
month.
the
And for the board of
love.
trustees to
Love.
sit here and stop it and say they don't want to pay the vendor for the food that we fed them is
gosh.
not right. So I'm asking the board to reconsider paying for all the things that you guys wanted to take out.
Okay.
And reconsider it.
Now,
And then the other thing, Jerry
go fuck
Jones,
yourself.
your daughter was the brave
Immediately.
at the Taste of Thornton. So when you took that out, I don't even understand why y'all took that out, because your kids helped us, and I appreciate that. So if they all
Cause you an asshole. There.
doing these things,
There you go.
we should make
That's
sure
fine.
that we still move forward with the things that we need for Thornton Township, especially the back to
Oh,
school
thank you,
supplies,
Philip.
the food
Oh, my God.
supplies, the senior homes,
Oh, my
and
God.
also
You're the
the
best.
food that
Just
goes
the
with it.
bestest.
So can
Thank
you
you.
guys please reconsider?
See, hit the
paying for
like
bills
button.
that was just read to not pay.
Can I say something? So I want to make mention that number 54 through 172 were credit card payments. So those things were already paid. So
Ooh,
people already got their money for those services.
bitch.
And
So
I
you
just
had
wanna
him read
something
for
to
nothing.
Record, section 80-10 of the
stand her.
Township Code. It requires before any payment is made that the Township Board be able to audit invoices. Section 8510 also provides a list of various contracts and expenditures that require board approval.
That
And
part.
finally, in 85-30, it requires that all contracts for goods and services over $30,000 must be subject to competitive bidding. And then I'm gonna skip down to the bottom of this. It says, there is a clear case law that states that when a contractor decides to do business with a public entity, they should use due care to ensure their work has been or will be approved. Because without board approval, there is no valid contract and no obligation to pay the vendor. So, we're not, again, trying to take anything out, but the outreach program is a program that I know for me, I've been asking plenty of questions about and have not received any answers to those questions. I even put in a FOIA request that have not been answered. And so when it comes to the outreach program, this was a department that was supposed to be implemented with the passing of the new budget. So we're operating for expenditures that haven't even been approved yet. So
Thank
how are
you.
we spending money in a department that hasn't been approved? And so again, and then not only that, but who runs this department? Who authorizes the payments for this department? And why are a lot of the vendors that need to come through board for approval being paid on the credit card? So those are questions that I would like to know pertaining to the outreach department.
Okay, so let me clear up a
That's
couple
my
things.
girl.
Once again, I
Oh,
told
she
you guys
ate.
who Carmen was prior
Bitch.
to being the trustee.
Yeah, you chose well, bitch, but you chose above you because she done fucked you up.
She's on the administrative side, so she processed all of
Thank you,
this that she's
Drewski.
now complaining about.
Wah.
So now with that being said, she knows how the day-to-day operates.
Exactly.
You guys had
Yeah.
nothing in place, so let's be crystal clear.
Oh, no, she was
Nothing in place
clear.
in Thornton Township, so people can stop ooh and ah.
Oh,
If you got
oh,
nothing
she
in
didn't like
place
that.
saying, hey,
She didn't like that,
this is your
y'all.
capital
She didn't
city,
like it.
This is what you can do, can't do, and these are the laws. So stop it. So when you guys
Hit the
go
like
and
button.
say, hey, they spent, he named $60, $100, this is peanuts. That's what he named that was being spent as it relates to day-to-day operations. As long as you guys have a receipt.
That was a lot of
you guys
peanuts,
go
bitch.
to the
Okay.
clerk's office, check the receipt to make sure everything's there and they did what they're supposed to do. That's what you guys supposed to do, right? But you guys was not doing that, correct? Because it was Carmen said. Conversation he wasn't. So what I'm saying is, and you're the only one that say that, but they say something now, so stop it, Chris, stop it. Anyway, so with that being said, Carmen,
she ate, honey,
everything
she
is there.
ate.
You guys look it, check it out, and once it's clear, then move forward. But you guys come here and try to act like laws and this and that. There was nothing on the books before I got
Oh my God, this
Thornton
bitch,
Township.
she like
So we had
laws.
to clean up a lot of things, and that's what they're not telling you. So in doing so, we are creating ordinances, but the ordinance have to make sense. It can't be out of spite or hate. It
What
has
she
to
just
be
said made
way
perfect
it
sense, honey.
operates the day-to-day operation, and they're not making the laws to that. They're making the laws as though they run the day-to-day, which the board does not, for those that don't understand law. Legislate normally just write ordinances, that's it. They do not run the day-to-day operation. That's what they're trying to do. They're impeding on the management's duties. The management duties is to run their operation.
Yeah, she don't like
give
them
the board
oohs and
a report,
ahs.
tell us what they did for the month, let alone every 2 weeks, and then we go from there. Our job is to oversee it and say we agree or disagree.
Tiffany, you
Again,
lost.
y'all
It's
know I was
okay.
trustee for 8 years, so that's what we did. So
Tiffany, you lost. It's okay. Just shut the fuck up. Just try
those
it.
resources are going out the door. And for those that don't know, because I'm getting to my report, we got a $9 million surplus in Thornton Township. So stop saying we ain't got no money. So I just want to clear that up. So it ain't got nothing to do with money. I just want people to know. Here at Thornton Township, got nothing to do with money with trustees. It's all about their emotions, their feelings, their
emotion.
hatred, their
It's the
envy,
feelings.
their jealousy of their
It's the
supervisor is what this is all about.
Oh,
it ain't about nothing else but that. Because if y'all can clear that up and push that to the side, Township will move.
When's the last time you envied somebody who was walking into the prison?
Y'all in the deficit, and now y'all have a surplus in every
Wanna be
single
her.
department. General fund, general assistance, and highway commission. And
Yeah, she big mad, Sharon.
So we
She
gonna
big
talk
mad.
about it. Let's talk about it. We ain't gonna just keep spreading these lies and just making statements that's not
Oh,
true with no
yeah.
facts to back
Yeah,
it up.
stop spreading the lies.
It's
true.
Y'all just falsely report things because somebody said something up here and don't ask y'all for paperwork to prove it.
Yo,
So,
she just-
again,
man.
y'all voted for the tax. I don't even get why y'all sat here and said you want to take this out. And if you said it was credit card things, why are you voting it down? If you said it's already paid, why are you voting no for something that's already paid?
Why would you
Y'all
vote
done
to
had
pay
this
something that's
before,
already
so what is
paid,
the
bitch?
issue? And y'all agreed to it to get paid. So how is it a problem now?
Why would she vote to pay something that's already paid? You want to pay it twice? Let me guess where that second payment's going.
Approve the tax, because that's how we got the entertainment to come into Thornton Township, because you guys approved the contract for them to come and be entertainment. So now all of a sudden, it's a
Anybody
problem
approved nothing.
today.
I ain't
just
approved
want
nothing,
you
and
guys
if I
to
did,
work
fuck you, I'll take it
smarter
back.
And actually do what y'all supposed to do, and not just come up here and put a little show on, because we
put
have
a
the
little show.
resources, we
Little
gave
show
you
for
the
me.
budgets that you asked for, and you still saying no to things that's needed for our residents of Thornton Township. They really appreciate all the things
They
we're
need
doing
bingo?
here. So,
Do they need
are
it?
you guys willing to reconsider?
That's a negative. That's a negative, trooper. Absolutely fucking
Right
not.
now, can you answer my question about paying these bills? No, it don't work like that. It don't work like that.
I asked the question you never answered. Who
I know that's
runs
right.
the department and who authorizes the payments for this department? And why are a lot of those vendor contracts paid on the credit card? Those are my three
Yeah, she
questions.
bigly mad.
Trust me, you can
I like
call
that.
me.
Bigly.
I'm not gonna hold this. I'm with it, right? But let's get back to the business, because you wanna deflect. That's what you do. You pivot. You're deflecting something else. No, talking about bills. I wanna know about you paying, no, are you gonna pay these people? Are you gonna pay these people?
We're talking
All
about
those people
bills.
that Robert Hunt just got up there said, are you going to amend your
You know,
motion and pay the
I
bills?
amended a motion to add in Illinois Public Risk Fund 420 and Lincoln National Life Insurance 425. I will make that amendment to add those back in. Yes.
Ooh.
Okay. So
Ah.
that's added in. So why didn't y'all catch that before y'all said no to it? But that just showed that y'all.
'Cause you be
supposed to
fucking
amend and
talking
say
too
no,
much, bitch.
And not
Because
what
the
y'all
entire
saying no to.
department is not even authorized. These expenditures are not authorized. They're not
Trust me,
passed within the
you
budget.
just said no to workers' comp and also Lincoln National Insurance.
These are
These
employees
are
within
things
the
that you
department.
guys, if y'all really read the bills, y'all would have caught and not even had it in here. But I just point that out to the public that you guys just sitting here saying, I want to say no for whatever reason, and that's not right.
Yeah, that ain't right. It
That's
ain't
not.
right.
So anyway, and that's not. The Lincoln National Insurance is not for no department that don't exist, nor is the workers' comp. So stop. So if y'all gonna, you don't have the floor right now. So are you guys going to amend it to the other bills?
the
or
like
you gonna
button
just
for
amend
Mama,
it to
please.
the two that you stated? Okay, so call the roll. She don't want to amend it. Is it a second on amendment? Second. All right, call the roll.
Trustee Jones? Trustee Gonzalez? Trustee Gray Everett? Except for, 4 through 172, 392 through 436, and she added back on 420 and 425.
Right,
Look
so
at
that
Tiff.
was,
There was no second for the first
Look
one.
at Tiffany.
Yes.
Look at her.
So it gets paid excluding, the items I just said.
that was just a vote on adding 420 and 425 back from having been previously excluded. So the motion on the table now is to approve the general fund, not including items 54 through 172, not including items 392 through 436, but including items 420 and 425. That's the motion currently on the table.
Yeah, that's what I just told him. Trustee Carlisle? Supervisor Henyard? Motion passed.
All right, next on the agenda is general fund. Is there a motion to approve the general assistance?
Look at her. Always talking about her general fund. Stop trying to steal so much, bitch.
Second.
She can't keep it straight, y'all. It's all about the money. All about the Benjamins, baby. Ooh.
In the general assistance fund, line item 14, Power Works LLC, $8,745, tax refund software. And then item 42, Power Works LLC, $9,100, software tax refund.
Uh-huh.
I know it's a tax refund, however, once again, this is something that has not been approved yet, has a good possibility of not being approved. Why would we expend money? Has it been expended already? Those are my questions.
As you know, the supervisor has a sole authority of GA. So that's to give people their tax money back, and you know that, but that's what it's for.
Is there a time frame when this is going to happen? How much is it going to cost?
How much what's gonna cost?
The whole program?
That's something you can talk to me about if you like, but right now, we just on bills. We're just on bills. Of course I know. We can talk about it later. We on bills. I'm not gonna go over my whole plan for my tax thing, but if I am, I'm gonna go over it in my supervisor. That's fine, trustee. But guess what? Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. Just not when you want me to. So hold on. Okay, you done? Done? You just got 2 sentences. You never got nothing to say. None of no substance. So as I say, in my report, which is the supervisor report, I talk about a lot of stuff. Maybe I am gonna talk about that in my supervisor report. Right now, we're on bills. So what I'm asking you is, do you want to pay the bills? As it relates to getting to other things, I will in my report, because I got a lengthy report to educate everybody on what's going on here at Thornton Township. So you will have your day. So right now, are you going to approve the general assistance fund? All right, well, you're done with discussion, okay.
It's coming. It's coming. She's going to be in the handcuffs soon, Alfredo. It's a coming. It's a coming.
So I would like to make a motion to amend the general assistance fund, paying the bills excluding the item.
Okay, before you make your motion, just so y'all know,
Tax
that's
refund
illegal.
software and 42, tax, software, for $9,100. I'm sorry, the other one was for $8,745.
Okay, so back to what I was stating. This is what I mean about let me educate y'all.
Okay.
As it relates to the general assistance
She's
fund,
so nice. She gonna
that
educate
is
us.
solely the supervisor. So you amending, you
She
taking
gonna
it
teach us
out,
some
you
stuff,
trying to
y'all.
replace. You guys have no say-so in it. We
What?
put it on here just to be transparent for those that don't understand how this works. If you
What?
go and do your research with other townships, you will see they don't even give the board the general assistance fund. They do not even present it to their board. But I do, because I'm being transparent and I want everybody to
Bitch,
see.
who is you yelling
we're
at?
doing in the GA fund. So that's what I mean about when you know better, you do better. But yet y'all sit here and try to stop programs that I just said out my mouth. Hey, we're giving tax money back to the residents. And you sat here, Carmen, and said, oh, I want to remove that software. So you don't want to give tax money back to the residents? Make this make sense. Y'all nitpick at every single thing with no substance, with no education on it. And then I tell you what it is, and you still vote no. So y'all can vote all you want. I just told you it's illegal, because y'all know what y'all did. We got did the last time, and they came back and told y'all cannot do that. So go ahead, call the roll, so their votes.
Yes,
and we will
can I
move
say
forward.
something? I actually did do my research.
Oh.
I did call Township of Illinois and ask them about this, and they said as long as there's no budget passed, that you do not have the authorization to do what you want with GA. If there was a budget pass, you absolutely could do. But I did call Township, and they said that you cannot, due to there not being a passed budget.
Thank
Okay,
you.
and that's not true, so we gonna move accordingly, because I go back and forth and tell you what they told me, and go there and go there. So we just gonna keep moving. You guys say y'all taking it out, and y'all see what happens when I do. I call the roll.
Oh, thank you, Elaine.
We can't have a roll call yet. We currently have a motion by
Thank
trustee
you, boo.
Carlisle to approve the GA fund, not
Appreciate
including
you.
items 42
Yeah,
and
here, perp walk.
who's your
Oh,
nominee?
yes. Thank you, baby. Thank you.
Is there a second? Okay,
42
the
and
motion.
Definitely
14.
appreciate that.
Seconded in a roll call.
Her perp walk will be hilarious. I hope they let us see it.
14 and 42.
We waited so long. They better let us watch it.
Trustee Jones? Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Gray Everett? Trustee Carlisle?
Yes.
Supervisor
It's the like
Henry?
bouton.
Motion passed.
Ooh.
So for everybody with GA, know that your bills will be paid, everything will still move forward according to state statute. I follow state statute, I don't follow people that got an opinion or that's upset about whatever their dislike is of the supervisor. So
She is
that you
better,
know,
y'all.
You came to Thornton Township, you asked for my help, whether it's GA or the food pantry, you will still get food, you still get everything that you need. Next, we have Road and Bridge. Is there a motion to approve Road and Bridge?
Sad face.
Is there a second?
Tiffany, you're losing so bad.
Call her.
This girl over here is killing it,
Trustee
honey.
Gray Everett? Trustee Carlisle?
Killing it.
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Jones? Supervisor Henry?
Yes.
Motion
Okay,
passed.
next on the agenda is approval of the budget for the fiscal year of 2024-2025. Is there a motion to approve the budget in appropriation ordinance 24-009 for Thornton Township General Assistance Fund?
Speak up, baby. Give her the microphone, y'all.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, and then you table it until when? Okay. Call roll.
How come nobody is telling her
Trustee
microphone when
Carlisle?
she start talking?
Trustee
Why they hating on
Gonzalez?
me?
Trustee Gray Everett? Trustee Jones? Supervisor Henry?
No. All right, next on the agenda.
Motion passed.
Ah!
Is there a motion to approve?
See how she try to start talking before they can finish this sentence, before they can say it, whether it's passed or not. Cause she lost.
Is there a motion?
She's a sore loser.
All right, it's been motion second, any discussion? Okay, so we got a couple things for discussion. So the event expenditure, once again, this is the ordinance that I was speaking to the residents about. When they sat here and they said that they weren't trying to stop events, they just wanted a budget, and I told you that was a lie. So with doing so, they harmed a lot of things that was going on in our township. A lot of people, such as senior services, could not have their events, could not do different things because they didn't
that's
have
terrible.
funds and things to buy for residents.
Oh,
So I'm gonna point
no.
that out because in doing so.
Hit the like
they
button
did
for
not
mama.
do their ice cream social, and that's something that's senior services. So those that
She
attended the
can't
ice
do it on
cream
the day,
social,
Sharon.
that they do all the time, and that's was, I think, Calumet City building location. Okay, and what the problem was, they had to go in their own pockets to buy the ice cream, which they did do that. But what I'm saying, that is not their job. They're employees. Their job is to come and operate their.
That's weird because I remember Tiffany saying she paid for the ice cream. Do you guys remember that? I remember her saying that because I made fun of
They
it.
weren't able to do that due to the fact that they put this ordinance together.
Now it's
And that's what I
dated.
was stating when I say
They-
they just
they-
writing things
they
and they don't
did that.
ask the staff what their needs are, what their concerns are, and how they move forward. So that's what I'm trying to make sure people understand what's going on. We can't just make laws with no direction.
Oh, this
Nobody
bitch.
knows, like, hey, senior service needs this, youth and family needs this, and that's what the problem has been. So I'm asking that you guys update this. I know you guys updated from the changes that we had, but there's certain things in there that we would like to add. And I think you guys still said no to that. And I'm asking here in the public, are you guys willing to amend this ordinance?
Exactly,
to the
Freddie.
things that we asked for in the ordinance?
Hit the like button. How many likes I got?
Okay, wait a minute. I know, but for the money you said you, so we go through it line by line, what you talking about. So the money you said you added for the senior event is still at $4,000. At 20 what? 20 what? Not for seniors, it wasn't, it was always 1,000 a week. You mean for the catering? Right, but I'm talking about for the events, we on events. So I'm talking about for the event itself per week, y'all said $1,000. Y'all said 4,000. Not per month, it ain't $1,000 per month, when you see that at?
4,000 per month. Our process to change the lingo.
Right, it's 4,000 per month.
Correct.
That's what I'm asking,
He asked to change the lingo and we changed it.
to 4,000.
Yes.
Okay, but why didn't you do, I thought it was 5.
Look at her.
Was it not 5,000? Cause what if 5,000 on there?
At first it was,
Uh-oh.
the last one, it was 1,000 a week. And some department heads got together and just asked if they can move it to monthly because our reports are usually monthly. It would give the department heads leeway to say, hey, if they spend 200 one week, can they spend 1,200 next week? And so we did ask them, and they put that language in there. We did ask them. Yeah.
And did you get it cleared up for the monthly event spending cap? Did you get that? cleared up?
Ooh, somebody just got caught.
They have 4,000. They have 4,000 a month in here.
No, at the bottom, page 7,
Thank you,
number 1,
Clayton.
section 07. Page 7, number 1.
High five.
See?
You said, yeah, I
Ooh.
want to double check with the lawyer with some of it, with some of this final words, but I'm pretty clear on most of it.
Oh no, you was reading a while ago, bitch. Read now. It's funny he don't want to read this part, huh? Ain't that funny? Ain't that hilarious?
What else did you change?
We added for special services, they have every night, Monday, they have a whole program.
What page?
Girl, somebody give that girl her microphone.
So what about special services? You said bowling, and we're missing, well, you got the karma now, I see that.
We included those things that they do, all the time to make it easier for them, so like we did include the, some of the things that she asked.
Okay. Robert, is there anything else? Make sure that they got.
I need to, excuse me, Supervisor.
We were asking the lawyer, going back and forth with some of the questions, but I guess one of we see that as a monthly allowance for $4,000, but then section 5 says if the event exceeds 1,000, we need to present it. Is that after we spend 4,000, any events over 4,000 need to be presented, or? Oh, okay. All right.
No, she stopped carrying around that gold one once we started making fun of her for
Anything
it.
else, Robert?
I ain't seen her with it since.
No.
Go ahead, Justin.
I'd like to break my vote because I do go along with what Robert said, as well as our budget is concerned. Frank told me to make sure I trust Robert. Frank Zuccarelli told me that.
Bitch, what? Now, what if he is that? You know what? Well, that means we can't trust you.
Okay, so while she's doing that with the clerk, I just want to say for future references, when you guys make an ordinance, can you please make sure you talk to Keith Price, he's the one that.
I ain't talking to that motherfucker no matter what.
Staff here, which is the management, so that the management can get their input as it relates to any ordinances. Because
Yeah,
this
that's
is
a
really
no.
complicated, and you stopped a lot of events. I know I just told you about the senior services one, and that was a social gathering, for the ice cream. And then the other one was for youth and
Hey,
family.
Tiffany
and
just
that's
got
what
caught,
really
got
hurt
caught
my
up in
heart
some
because
bullshit just now.
Kids, that we pick up after school. We go pick your kids up.
See how
and
nice
they
she
got
talking right now?
2:30,
This how you
3
know.
o'clock, and we take them to our.
You can always tell.
family building right here in Riverdale. The problem we had is the board would not approve for them to get food. So we had to struggle to feed them, the first week. We had them in our location, and we keep your kids for 4 hours, so I think like 3 to 7. So that was really bothersome, because every time we called them and asked them, hey, can we go buy kids food?
The light
This,
bouton.
that, it was always no. And I think eventually, I don't know if somebody changed it or did something different later, but I know that's what the issue was, and we had to
Yeah,
make
the issue
sure
was.
we found a way to
It's the
take
issue
care of
was
kids.
for me.
A lot of people chipped in,
Don't
and
be
we
issue
made
was
sure
to
that
me.
the kids, whether it's one of your kids in here, ate food when they got out of school. Y'all know how it is when you go to grammar school. When you get out of school, what you do? You go home and you raid the refrigerator because you barely eat the food at lunch. So that's the problem we had, and I just
That
don't
was
like
you.
stuff like that.
Okay?
Because
I ate my
feel
lunch.
they're playing with the
Except for the
residents
vegetables,
and
of
our
course.
youth. And our job as government is to make it make
Yeah.
sense and make it right and make sure that there's a way, especially when you got the budget for it. And it was like
my
$300.
bones ain't shit today.
It ain't even no big money. So all I'm saying is that we should always do what's right and stop
Always.
impeding on the day-to-day operation.
Do what's
That's kinda
right.
what this board of trustees have
That's
done.
not what
And,
we for.
I keep asking legal, as it relates to them impeding on day-to-day
That's
operation.
right. Bye, Felicia.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Once again, why do you wait till the day of to figure out, hey, we got to feed these? Why was it-
Okay, so let me correct you, trustee, because you always say some sideways stuff up here.
Yeah, he do. He
Hold
do.
on.
He
Why
petty.
would- Let
He
me clear
petty.
you up. No one waited the day of. This operation was going on before you guys, hold on, before you guys made these little laws that benefit only y'all. This stuff
Somebody
was
gotta be
already
little
in
laws.
order. We do after school every single year here at Thornton Township. So this is not that new to you. So it's sad because only you think you just got it now because you don't read nothing. So if you was reading your stuff and you would have known what's going on here at Thornton Township, if you show up to the events and if you engage with the residents and you knew what community wants and needs are, you would know better before you said it out your mouth. Because we always feed the kids. Always. We never had this problem till y'all made this law. Y'all made this law and then y'all hurt the staff.
Marilyn.
The staff had to go and figure it out.
Hey,
So then they
boo.
called me. So we all have to go and chip in to buy food for kids, where it's a program that's funded by Thornton Township. And like I said, it was like $300. Why would y'all do that? Because y'all weren't thinking when y'all made the law. Y'all
Oh, 'cause she
made a law
busted. That's why her
that
voice
was just
cracking.
spiteful to who? The supervisor.
The
So you didn't
supervisor.
have to do that. If y'all would have asked
The
people input
super
when you
mayor.
make laws, that's what you're supposed to do. Hey, let me ask each department head, how does this hurt you or help you? But yet y'all hindered us here in Thornton Township, and I don't like it. And that's
Don't
why
like
you hear
it?
me talk
Aw.
to it, but yet y'all
She don't like it, y'all. Y'all gotta stop, 'cause she don't like it.
Yeah. And I was like, y'all know what they really doing, right? They stopping the services here at Thornton Township, and that's what they did. And when that happened, who got the backlash? Thornton Township did. So the parents called up here, everybody called up here, even the seniors when y'all couldn't pay for the ice cream social. This is the problem that we have. There's certain things that they really care about that y'all may not care about, but they care about. And I'm just tired of it. I just want y'all to do better and
She's tired.
ask them before you make a law.
She's sick and tired of being sick and tired, y'all. Tiff is never ever wrong. Never ever ever ever.
Trustee Carlisle? Trustee Gonzalez? Trustee Jones, this is to approve amended ordinance 24005.
Hey, y'all notice? Remember the police came in? The police got called because of this lady right here. Notice how she's still here. Jesus.
Ordinance.
Police ain't got no powers around here.
Supervisor Henyard.
No. Okay, next.
Motion passed.
Next, is there
Yeah,
a
she wanted
motion
to let him
to
say motion
approve
passed or
an amended
failed.
ordinance 24-006 to establish a retail/credit card/30 policy for Thornton Township, Cook County of Illinois? Is there a second?
Okay.
It's been motion second. Any discussion?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
If I could refer to Trustee Carlisle, is this, what's in here is correct information?
Yes.
Okay, because there was, stuff put in that wasn't correct previously, so the residents know, so now we do have the correct one, so I don't know how that happened.
Microphone, sir.
So, okay.
Because they y'all been sitting here putting stuff
Tiffany, the
together
only one holding
again
this
without
microphone.
asking the input of the administration. You said you don't know how it got there, it just mysteriously appeared on the paper, you put it there. So what I'm saying is, he don't read his packages. He don't pay attention, he just come here and go check his phone record, you don't believe, he don't know to everything. That means feeding you, your kids, paying the bills, he don't know to everything here at Thornton Township, that's not what you're supposed to do. But moving forward to this ordinance. So they put together a credit card ordinance, like I said before. It was no ordinances here before I got here. So when people try to talk about spending, they didn't have a law in place. So how can you tell somebody what they can and can't spend if you don't have a law to check what people were spending, Carmen? So next on here, you guys put on here that, again, I don't know why y'all took Robert out there, now y'all put the supervisor to have a credit card. And I think I told y'all, I made myself crystal clear at the last meeting that I do not or will not accept any credit card. As being the supervisor, I never had a credit card ever here, so why would you want to give me a card now? That's another big red flag. And then why wouldn't you give it to the staff? Because they actually run the day-to-day operation. That's checks and balances, that's accountability, that's transparency. Because when they go back from, you know, hey, Bob bought this, Stan bought this. That's how you do it.
You went
When
over
there was
this
one
last
credit
time,
card,
bitch.
when I got here, that's what all the theft was. They were stealing. And I told the news, I told y'all, I told everybody, but nobody wanted to read or say anything about the stories about the theft that was here at Thornton Township prior to me. So when I got here, we cleaned it up. We made sure that every department had a credit card. So when they all had a credit card, their names are on the card. That means you're responsible for the card. Now, they wrote this ordinance. Being funny again, being spiteful again, they wrote the ordinance and put only my name on it to have a card.
Yep.
I don't go to no grocery stores and run around and go shopping for a department. It's up to them to figure out what they need for their department. Go get it, make sure they give it to the resident, and the resident have what they need. Now, another thing which I know Robert Hunt told y'all, and I hope the lawyers told y'all, is illegal to give out a card that's in my name to anybody. That's like you go to the grocery store and you got Sarah's card in your hand, but you're not Sarah. That's called theft. So when they lock you up for stealing, how you mad? You got somebody else's card in your hand.
I don't know,
But
you
the
tell us
board
what it's
wrote a
gonna be
law
like.
That's right here in front of us that says, give the card to the supervisor, have the supervisor name on it, and the supervisor should give the card out to everybody to go shop. Make that make sense. And I told them, and I asked them, and I told them to fix it. I told them to change it. I told them to give it back to the department heads because they will be responsible for their department like they was in the past. But no one fixed it. They still want to come here and vote on something that's illegal. I'm saying this for the record, clerk. Make sure it's in the minutes. This is illegal. And we told them that, and they still sit here and put this law together. Just because you can make laws don't make it right. But when you make the law, make sure it is the law, like the truth. But you put in here again, supervisor. My name all over this. Y'all see Robert Hunt name ain't in it no more. Before it was Robert Hunt and Tiffany. And I told y'all that was bogus because Robert Hunt is a CPA. Y'all got a CPA that make all that money running around going to the store for y'all. His job is numbers. He has a degree.
Oh my
he
God,
has a CPA.
bitch, we get
He's
it.
supposed to be in here doing things that relates to that. But you chose to write a law again, that's what I'm telling you, and put him in here to run around and go grocery shopping for every department. Come on, man.
Okay, we got it. You don't want a credit card. You don't want them to know what you spent. We got it. You're going to jail. Got it. Square.
It is for a long time. That makes sense. Can you
Yep.
remove my name from this ordinance? Now, you know
Lots
what?
of
I want to make a motion to remove supervisor out of the ordinance, and you should replace it with department heads. Because them the ones that run the day-to-day as it relates to their
Those
department and what they
without
need for
man.
their department. And they have a budget to spend within their department. So it should go strictly to the
Absolutely.
department head. That's my motion to give the credit cards to the day-to-day operators, which is the management. It's been motion and second to do that. All right, is there, it's been a second. Can you call the roll?
Trustee Gray Everett. Trustee Carlisle.
No.
Trustee Gonzalez.
No.
Trustee Jones. Supervisor Henyard.
Yes.
Motion failed.
Y'all clapped last time, and then they tore the house down the next day. Same about stuff y'all doing now, clapping for something that I just told you illegal. So how they gonna get their supplies, trustee? I just wanna hear this.
Thank you, Garrett,
This
for the
how y'all
cash
do it.
app. Appreciate you,
Right.
baby.
Who going to buy what for them? I wanna hear this.
Motion and second on the floor.
No, I wanna know how are the trustees going to fix this? How are the staff going to the store to get their stuff?
There's a current motion on the floor to approve the amended ordinance. There's a motion and a second to approve the ordinance as presented. No, what failed was your amendment.
Hit the like button.
Okay, so back to it then. So what we doing?
Motion to call the vote.
You can call the vote all you want. What I'm asking you is what happened the last time y'all called the vote, right? Yeah, hold on. You called the vote the last time, right? And what happened? The operation.
Oh, why she looking like that?
stopped. And you had to come back. That's why we had an ordinance up here again. It's gonna happen again. Why would you repeat the same mistake?
Why you doing it again? Don't do it again.
If I'm telling you that we're not gonna use me for a credit card, what are you gonna do for all your staff to get what they need for their day to
What
day?
they need. That's what they need. Oh, ooh, excuse me.
How they gonna operate? I just wanna know, how transportation gonna operate?
Just
How is
kidding.
maintenance
Couldn't
gonna
help
operate?
myself.
How is youth and family gonna operate? How
I
senior
had to
services
take the
gonna operate?
opportunity.
I know I'm missing somebody. Food pantry, IT, you always need something. How they gonna operate? I'm just saying, just like IT, y'all already know, y'all getting attacked all the time in IT, so how they gonna operate? How do they buy their stuff? Trustees? Y'all gotta give me an answer, how they do that? Trustees, how y'all gonna do it? Y'all out of order, please stop. So how they gonna buy their items, trustee? Because all we're gonna do is put it back on here, you get the same situation, and then when some breaks at the township tomorrow or the next day, 'cause they always got an issue. How do they operate? That's what I'm asking you guys. Please tell me.
Can you shut the hell up so
Please
they
tell
can
me
answer?
How,
Oh my
you're
God.
out of order. You're out of order. How do they operate, trustees? How do they operate? How? Trustees? Y'all wanna give us the answer, please?
It's her whipping his hair back and forth for me. Okay.
You don't have an answer, so you
What?
have a vote, and you ain't
What
got
you-
an answer. You just gonna make sure
What?
that nobody can operate their day operation. You got no response, trustee Jay.
What?
Trustee Chris?
She loves doing that. Please
So how do they
understand.
operate?
She love it.
Y'all said Carl Rose. We can call Rose out as long, but my question still stands. How do they operate to
Oh my
move
God.
forward with the day-to-day?
Hit the like
operation?
button.
Trustee, come on, stop playing. You're such a key. How do they operate as it relates to the day-to-day operation? That's
kid.
all I want to know.
He a kid.
That's what this ordinance is for. You're stopping payments, right? You want one person to have a card
Making
and give it
bumper
to everybody.
stickers.
So can you please?
You're out of
you're
line,
of order,
trustee.
guys.
You're out of
Like,
line.
stop. Okay, so how do we
Thank
do
you,
it?
Teflon.
Trustee, how do we do it? Okay, we can have a second. Now it's discussion. Now what? Now it's discussion.
There's a motion to call the vote and there is a second.
So call the roll, it's discussion now.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so how we gonna do it? I just wanna know how we gonna do it.
They already called a second. It's time to
I just wanna
vote.
know how are we going to move forward? Because while we quiet and on mute, playing the game, tomorrow it won't
It would
be a
be so
game
nice.
because now we have too
You
much
know, it'd be nice if the lawyer interrupted her and was like, "Look, they're supposed to be voting. Can you shut the fuck up?"
people. I think they call all y'all.
Hey, Mary.
I don't know who they call.
What's up?
And they tell you that they can't operate. They
Alvin
can't get this.
Thompson.
This is broke. How are y'all going to move forward?
Ooh, yeah, Mama gotta wash her hair, honey.
Y'all got no response?
I bought
How
some
y'all
hair
gonna
dye
move
though. I'm
forward?
gonna cover my grays, y'all. I'm gonna do it with
And again, y'all put my name on something that I just told you I don't
semi-permanent, so
want,
it'll wash out, but still.
And it's illegal to give your card out to
I'm
anybody
gonna
to
do
go
it.
shopping, right? I told y'all that. Y'all wrote that in the post up
Oh,
here.
zookeeper.
You can't give your card to
Oh,
somebody,
that's
but you said give the
zookeeper.
card to other people.
Thank you, boo.
So what we gonna do?
She's gonna ride it out.
We don't get to
Yes.
call the roll, but I just wanna make sure I'm
She
crystal
knows she
clear.
will not have a job
I didn't do something
anymore.
about what it is
It's
y'all
over.
study doing, cause y'all did this before. Robert had a hard time.
Yeah, she knows she ain't gonna have no job after this. Then she stands and the chance of going to jail time. Yeah, because she know if she was just stepped down right now, they would just arrest her immediately.
Somebody take something they don't want.
Exactly.
Y'all know,
Yes.
All right, so tomorrow,
She gonna gaslight
to the staff, make sure y'all
to
call
the end
the
of
board of
times.
trustees with y'all problems. When you can't buy something, get something,
Uh-huh.
make sure you call them for that, and, good luck. All right, call her up.
Oh, thank you, Tiff. That's so sweet. She
Trustee
wished us
Carlisle.
good luck, y'all. Ain't she nice?
Trustee Gonzalez,
She's so not
trustee
petty.
Jones,
Just a so
trustee
sweet.
Gray Everett, Supervisor Henyard.
No, and y'all supposed.
Motion passed.
I'm just saying, and voted no to something that somebody say they don't want. How you gonna make somebody take something they don't want?
Easy.
Cause y'all lie, y'all supposed, I just wanna know who voted y'all lips. Who got y'all doing all this? I really wanna know that.
Supervisor, before we go
Moving
on,
on.
before we go on, trustee Gray Everett changed her vote from the last motion of the budget to no. So I want to put that in the record.
Okay.
To approve orders 24005, trustee Gray Everett voted no.
Okay. So next on the agenda is approval for a purchase of handicap accessible vehicle for transportation. Is there a motion? Is there a motion? Is there a second? Is there a second? I don't want to do nothing, huh?
Yeah.
I'll second it, second.
That's gonna be
Is
your
there a
truck.
motion second
Quit
to
lying.
approve of handicap accessible vehicle for transportation? Any discussion? Go ahead.
So how many of these vehicles are in rotation currently? How many could be repaired if that's possible? Can these vehicles be leased, and why are we just receiving this? Why weren't we included in the process? Nobody said anything about this until we received the agenda, and we still don't have a budget passed to be paying $85,000 or $89,000 for a vehicle. So I just want to know how this came to be and what we have in rotation right now.
So I just want to clear something up too, that you keep saying. You still run on your budget. You keep saying there's no budget. How do you operate anything if there's no budget? You
Oh my
still
God.
operate until you guys
Why can't
decide
you just
to
answer the
pay
question,
or pass a
stupid?
budget. That's how that goes. And as it relates to questions, and this is what I'm talking about with my board. If you have questions, you should have asked before you got here, right? And they all would have been answered. But we're gonna have the person that actually put this on the agenda go to the podium and explain it to you so that you will have the answers that you need. Tony, you have the floor.
Okay. Who's gonna be talking?
Hello, everyone. Hello, trustees, supervisor. It was placed on the agenda for purchasing of a handicap accessible vehicle. We currently have 8 vehicles in rotation, in transportation, that 3 of the vehicles that the lifts are broken, and we have experienced failure
Oops.
this year with air conditioners with vehicles.
Oh my God.
So
Can you talk with excitement in the microphone, sir? Oh God, now they're talking to each other without
the lift
microphones.
repair is $10,000 per unit. Well, no, all of them are not, we've been repairing them. All of them are not currently down, but to fix those 3 would be $30,000, yes. Roughly about $6,000.
You know they always round up. They round up like a motherfucker. They is making me work overtime here.
It was 89,430.
Bradley, keys.
Yes, what we also did was, 2 of those units, we lost transmissions that caused additional repairs. And I put on the agenda for a new vehicle so that it would constantly be in rotation. So if one broke down, we would still have one that would be under warranty, that we would not have to continue working out that additional cost.
This vehicle will be first purchased, so we also.
So what actually happens with the lease vehicle, they want half of the money for, like the lift would cost an additional $10,000. The lease vehicle do not come with the lift. So the lease company wants half of that purchase up front for any add-ons to the vehicle. So inside of leasing opposed to purchasing, if we purchase a vehicle, then we own it outright quite naturally, and there's not any added cost built into the monthly payment. And at the end, after the 3 years, 5 years, we can in turn trade that vehicle, and we are no longer dealing with the lease company and with everything that's going on with the lease company. I thought it would be wiser just to purchase through the co-op.
Oh, it's always wiser when you ain't the one paying for it.
I have a question.
It's just
Mr.
wiser.
Chairman, when it comes to something like this is something that normally should be bidded out because of the dollar amounts. I mean, I know you said like you go through the co-op and it's kind of streamlined, but would it still be a good idea to try to bid it out?
So with the co-op, they actually did all of the bidding. So the co-op,
Gives you the lowest, or
yes, they give us, we have the lowest possible price. So what the co-op actually does, at the beginning of the year, they reach out to these vendors. These vendors deal with the co-op and with the manufacturers and give the co-op the lowest price. We've joined these co-ops, and we've been a member of these co-ops for more than 4 or 5 years.
All right, Kyle, you got
you
it.
said we have 8 vehicles at, what's the most we would have on the street at one time?
All of them. Yes.
Excuse me. Yeah, I just want to go back to the repairs, because again, it was my question.
But yeah, you took our coach.
Girl, but anyways, yeah, so back to what I was saying, I think it's for, it just sounds better to fix the vehicles, and we would have more in rotation. I mean, because if we already have 8 vehicles, you have 3 broken, so you have 5 right now, right?
So right now, all of our vehicles are in rotation. And
All 8 of them?
thank you all very much for making sure that the dealerships will pay. All of our vehicles are in rotation. The thing that begins to hinder us, if something goes down, we have to take it out of service. Okay, when a unit needs brakes, we have to take that unit out of service for that day or for 2 days until we get the parts, and then put it back in service. So that becomes a hindrance, like we need a transmission, air conditioning repair, certain things that the vendor may have to order parts. Now that puts us further out of service until that unit gets back up and going.
But, again, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but, it just seems like it would be more effective when we had 4 vehicles that work versus just purchasing 1 vehicle. So I'm still trying to understand that. We would have 3 vehicles, you know, it's like with a lift versus just 1 that works.
So in essence, we have 4 units that are 2006. So those units are almost basically phased out. What we did maybe 4 years ago, we purchased 2 new vehicles, ST7 and ST8. Those are the 2 newer units that's in our fleet. Okay, after 2 years, the lift is no longer under service, where the remainder of the bus body is still under dealership warranty.
I mean, I understand, but I think just because we simply don't have a budget pass, I think this is something that me as a trustee, I can speak for myself where I say I'll be open to hearing the need, but I just don't think that it's feasible to buy an $89,000 vehicle right now when we don't have an active budget, but it's something that I'll be willing to include in the upcoming budget that we have presented to the council.
Understood.
All right, any more discussion? All right, are you guys going to move
I'd like
forward?
to make a motion to
That's fine, but y'all do have a budget. Y'all know y'all have money in the budget. It's still money in the budget that you're operating with currently. That's why I was saying, hold on. That's why I'm trying to explain it to you, because think about it, how do you operate the day-to-day here? You still operate, did you go and listen? How do you operate today? You still operate today without a budget.
Oh my God.
Okay, so that means there's still money in the old budget, because other than that, you could not operate without any money.
There's no old budget.
But what I'm saying to you is, if something breaks down, like you just explained to you, then what do you do when it's time to go pick people up? And one thing I do love that Tony did mention is that all our vehicles are out on the street. That goes back to me saying that every department increased when I took over. We up to 80% of people knowing Thornton Township exists. So people are calling for all the services here, but we gotta make sure we got the manpower and the vehicles to make sure we can go out and do the job. So you guys
Where is
saying,
he?
oh, I'm gonna wait,
Is Joe here?
I'm gonna wait. Life don't wait on nobody.
I ain't
So
see
why
Joe
we
this
don't
time
wait
or last time.
when we can
either.
do something about it right
Yeah.
now, today. And then if something bad happens, and then it all break down, then what do we do? And then people are scheduled for stuff, what are we gonna do?
Jim, hey Jim, Angela, what's up,
It's just
baby?
gotta be better than this, but okay. All right.
I don't see Joe, Marilyn. Where's Joe?
Currently, the motion on the floor
I didn't see him
is
last
a
time either.
motion which has been seconded to approve.
You know
the
I
purchase
love
of
my
the
Joe, my Marilyn and my
Trustee
Joe.
Gonzalez had proposed a motion to, I guess, not approve the purchase pending approval of a budget. There's not been a second or a roll call.
Where is he?
All
I
right,
don't
is
see
it
him.
second? All right, call roll.
This roll call is with respect to the amendment by Trustee Gonzalez.
Where is he?
Trustee Gonzalez?
Yes.
Trustee Carlisle? Trustee Jones?
No.
Trustee
Ear
Gray Everett?
infection or something, you know?
Supervisor Henry?
No.
Motion passed.
No.
So next, moving forward.
No.
Here.
Okay.
Okay, next is Supervisor. Yay. All right, so we did a lot of great things here at Thornton Township, despite what all the negativity is. One thing I do love is public service. Without public service, guys,
There he
we
is.
gotta have a
Hey,
heart
Joe.
for the
What's
people
up,
we
baby?
got to. That's what keep you going. That's
Aw,
what keep you motivated.
give y'all a
That's what keep you
package
strong
deal.
and focused.
So when I see
We
one, I
had Friends
always
of
think of
Tiffany
both.
picnic. It was really epic. It was last Saturday. It was at Just Ice Rink in Dawson. It was from 11 until 8 p.m.
A whole family
Residents
in here.
still came out. They had a blast, and they was able to
Hit
get
that like
free
button
food.
for mama.
So they got free food that I paid for. Yeah, me, Tiffany, and you paid for the food because the board did not want to vote to feed the residents. And that's what I mean to you guys when I say you gotta have a heart for community, for people. I reached in my pocket, paid with my own funds to make sure that everybody still ate
This bitch. You know what I'm saying?
ahead despite
That's the least you can do. After you done spent all their fucking money, okay? And then spend none of
they still
yours.
voted no for it. So, in doing so, people appreciate that.
She spent $1 million and $8 and then she give them $20.
People
for
to
pizza.
say, hey, she really love what she do, and I do. I love it
She love what
to
she
the T. But you have to give people the opportunity to lead. You have to believe in the person and give them the opportunity to grow. It's said that everybody just come and they attack and say negative stuff. Just imagine this. I always say this: me today, you tomorrow. It happens everywhere, but it's just a matter of when it's your time in the rinse. So we have that going on. Township Talk. September 25th will be
Me like
Township Talk.
baton.
That's what we
Me like
sit
cigar.
right here. We talk
Somebody
to
told me
residents
like
about
cigar.
things that's going on in the township. We
151,
give
Maryland.
fact,
Thank you, Maryland.
and we shut down all that fiction stories that they got out there in the public, and we give you all the evidence you need. So if there's anything
Happy
about
birthday,
our budgets, our surpluses that we have here at Thornton Township, we give you every single detail, and every department head sits right here where I am, and they talk to you about their department and what they do in their department, and the need for their department, and how many people they help in their department. So that's what I love about Township Talk. Again, something y'all wasn't doing before I got here. When I got here, a lot of things weren't going on. So we're gonna talk about that tonight. Are you ready with my video? Okay, first, the first thing
God,
I'm
she
going
about
to
to
say
show us a
tonight,
pointless
because we got
video,
people who's
y'all.
asking me questions while we're taking care of agenda items. You're supposed to stick to the agenda is how it works. The chair controls the agenda, the chair controls the floor. Just so people understand Robert rules of order. But people never want to follow the law.
Who is this
They want to
Robert
stay
guy?
on. And in doing so, you stay on task with the items you're talking about. Other things you talk about in your report, or you talk about the Township Talk, and you answer them that way. All right, where you at? You ready? Okay, yesterday, I know that, hold on, let me get it. Let me get it. Yeah, this is right. Let me know you're ready, Matthew. So y'all know I love making videos. They have enough time to complete the video, but when fake news report videos, and yeah, it was live Ben, where you at Ben? I don't know if you behind that camera, live Ben, made a report yesterday about Thornton Township, and this is how obsessed they are with your supervisor / supermayor, right?
I marked it down, Jill. 9:30. Well, I put 2023 down for some reason.
Or the taste of thought was voted on by the Board of Trustees, was approved expenditures, but they didn't report any of that, right? So in doing so, he inflated numbers to say one thing, and the truth is the truth, right? He did a FOIA. I have a FOIA right here.
Got the
It's
FOIA.
that Ben did, and he reported that we spent this type of money right here. 30,000 for Kiki, Jay Holiday 20, and then some other performers which we did not have, but people like to make stuff up on us all the time. And he said it cost Thornton Township $135,000.
No, it was 85. It was 85,000.
So move on to the next clip. So this is a breakdown of the cost for Thornton Township. This is everything that he forwarded that we gave to Penn.
So we got it as 85,000. I just made a video about it.
32,000 right here was the breakdown right here for what it was that we were supposed to do for Taste of Thornton. Next slide. $50,000 was for the agency, as you can see, for the performance. But he said that we spent all this money, and that's not the truth, right? Because the truth will set you free. So here we go. Next slide. We spent the grand total, $83,000. $83,000 is what Thornton Township spent. Little do y'all know, it's less than what Frank Zuccarelli spent for all the tapes that they ever did. But did y'all FOIA that? Did anybody ask any questions? His last taste was 160. I'm finding to give you the exact number. He spent, he put it up? Oh, you put it up. Okay, 103. So I'm glad, thank you, FD man, for putting this together so quick. So that's what he spent in 2018. This is what we spent in 2024, as you can see. But again, people run stories because they got national platforms, and y'all run fake stories. So I call it fake news all the time. They never give y'all the truth. So I just want to break it down. So the real cost was $83,000. Line Ben said it was $135,000. The difference was $51,000, right? The difference in percentage was 63% markup that he lied to y'all on the news about to say that we spent $100.
Well, I just got a clip from the news, and guess what it told me? 85 fucking thousand. So I don't know where the fuck she getting this to 135. It's funny that that's what she latched on to, though.
At the end of that, I know a lot
She
of
latched on to that one
ratings and I get it.
that
I
said
tell
that
y'all they use my name, my face, my likeness for ticks and views, and I understand that. And I know y'all making money off it. I told y'all didn't pay me my percentage. But with that being
fuck you
said,
and your
it's all
percentage. I'll give it to the
animals.
feds. I'll give it to the feds for you. Let's see if they give it to you.
I'm telling the truth on y'all, and that's for you, Lion Bean. That's that. Next, moving on.
How about that?
Let's talk about these
How about
events. Y'all always say that the events that we got and what's going on, and I did a comparison because I like to basically compare apples to oranges. Because people say one thing about Supervisor, but they don't go give you the meat of it. Right here for events that we did, MLK, we had Mother's Day, we had the picnic, we had the taste, we had Veterans Day, Women's Day. These are all events that the board right here that you just saw was.
Hey, and check this out. If that dude had one and it was 103,000, guess what it had? More than 70 people attend. Okay, spending $50 just on 2 artists to show up to listen.
That's another big issue we had
For 70,000 people. For 70 people.
It was all out of whack when I came in. They had ghost payroll going on. They had all kinds of stuff, news, but y'all didn't want that. So when I tried to tell them about all these things that was going on,
want some royalties, yes.
ignored it. So here I am
Yes,
telling you again, 2.5 years later, because that's how long I've been here.
The like bouton for mama.
So let's go to, I'll go my report first since I got it. So y'all mad because the money is getting spent the right way, when in fact in the past it was getting spent the wrong way. So I'll give you an example. Y'all had ghost payroll going on. This is the previous administration. Some of them here in the crowd. You had expensive bonuses, and Stephanie Williams was one. She got an $18,000 bonus, $20,000 bonus. This is how you kept people in line. I just want to point this stuff out. I know y'all don't know about this, but all this been going on in Thornton Township. You had gasoline for all. So you wanted gas, everybody got gasoline. I don't care who you was, pull up, you got gas. They had take-home vehicles. They had spot treatments with government funds. News, that's some news you can use. Employees work from home, no accountability for where they at. And HR was giving out personnel information. So all this was going on, and again, this is stuff that I was trying to tell them when I first got here. But everybody that was here, that was upset.
This is hilarious. She talking about people that was giving out gas. She is known, that guy she just hired for the at the other job. His biggest thing about her is that she was giving away free fucking gas to every fucking body, and he loved it, and he wanted it to continue. That shit is hilarious. That she said.
For years.
This bitch.
News, where was you at? So how was they spending money and they didn't have it? Trustee Gonzalez, Trustee Jerry Jones, money they didn't have. They sit on this board, but all they did was say yes to everything, right? Because everybody wants to see these games, but they got to tell y'all the truth. And this is the truth. Deficit for years. So now, y'all mad because where I saw failures, where y'all saw failures, I saw opportunity. And what I mean by opportunity, we created programs like Tech Savvy, like Big Bingo that people mad about. I don't know who mad about Big Bingo. They get grandma, your auntie getting out the house, they come to hang with people that they don't know. Y'all funny.
I don't know how to make a seal noise.
And make you friends. So that's what it's about. It's about community unified, community all together. So all department members were down at Thornton Township.
I know.
So I came here.
Ready.
And
Exactly.
it was at a standstill. But what y'all didn't prepare for is I cannot be controlled. That's what y'all didn't prepare for. Y'all thought that
check
I was
this out.
dumb, didn't know nothing, was gonna let y'all come and manipulate
that time,
me. I didn't do any of that. So because
that time when she's talking about the no accountability to people working from home, working remotely, it was during the COCO. Okay? It was during the COCO. They had to.
Now, let's talk about some of my accomplishments here at Thornton Township. Under the new Thornton Township, we created outreach. We created a call center. We created scholarship programs. We put kids back to work in the 17 municipalities. Y'all know that, huh?
In the municipality?
So if you had someone that
In
lived
the
in
municipality.
Dixmoor, Markham, any of the 17 cities, I'm just naming a few, basically they did a work program and the township paid them. So when this board, which is so small when it comes to vision, they don't think about the what if. So I'll give you an example of what I mean by
Yeah, like what if we woke up tomorrow and Tiffany was already in prison?
grass cutting. I remember.
Good times.
I remember when we talked about the grass cutting and everybody was talking about, man, they stopping the youth. They don't want the youth to work. That's not the truth. When we told y'all that, we explained that to y'all. What I don't appreciate is that kids can do more than just cut grass. For those that don't know, let me say that loud. Kids can do more than just cut grass. So some of the kids want to
Child
work in
labor laws.
administration. Some of the kids want to work in the water department. Some of the kids
Child
want to work in the
labor laws.
fire department. And some of them are firemen and fire ladies.
Child labor laws, bitch. What is you talking
Created
about?
here at Thornton Township, which was under youth and family. So we did the scholarship. We gave over 80 kids scholarships up to 2,500 or 3,000. One of them, Robert, which one? 3 of 25. 2,500. So we did that. So with the grass cutting, y'all still had kids that did cut grass, but then the contractors was hired to cut the rest. But the kids did work, is my point, that they did work throughout Thornton Township.
Hit the
Well,
like
any
button.
mayor that wanted to be on board or join us here at Thornton Township and not have no
Hit the like
interest,
button
all
for
they
mama,
had to do was
please.
tell us the need, and we supplied them with whatever they needed. And that went really well. We received a $1 million grant when I got here. The $1 million grant, like I said, we put all the kids back to work with the grant. And we also created programs like
Once again, shout out to Critical Smoker. Okay, this is how we're getting this lovely footage. Everybody say, thank you, Critical Smoker.
I'm saying, y'all, you got people that just fake. They get up here, they say all these things, they come for the accolades, they don't come to put it together. So I just want to point that out. So that was really, really dope because that was never ever done here in Thornton Township, let alone the scholarships. And that was for any kid that lived in Thornton Township that was looking for money to pay for their books, their tuition. Because I know how hard it was when I went to college to pay for those things. So we wanted to make sure we created a way for our youth. Youth and families increased it here in Thornton Township. Our senior department increased it in Thornton Township. Transportation, which you just heard today, increased it in Thornton Township. General assistant increased it in Thornton Township. where we give away money to help you pay your light, your gas, your water, your mortgage, your rental assistance, and even help you bury your loved ones. Where they do that at? Thornton Township, your supervisor. So these are things that they did not do that we do here, and we push it out to the community through all our communications that everybody be hating on. I don't know why. Who don't want this face in the place? So it's just problems like that we have going on at Thornton Township, but it's really been an epic movie. The other thing that we're working on moving forward, the soup kitchen and the salad bar for the people. These are all things that we create for the people.
Oh, yay,
The
502.
food work
Awesome.
containers for the
Thank you,
people.
Mississippi
The
girl.
food trucks for the people. The grocery trucks for the people. These are all things that we created that the Board of Trustees has voted down. But thank God I'm over GA because we still gonna make a way, because if COVID or anything happens, what do you do? Y'all gotta think future. You gotta think what if. You gotta think of what's next. We can't wait till it hit our doorsteps and then we try to figure out what we're going to do. That's what I do. I am a visionary. I create opportunities. I create things that grow a community. And that's what we gotta see and walk in the black and brown communities. We've been neglected for so long and underserved. So now our job is to make sure that we get what we need for those times. And that's exactly what we've been doing. Again, I stated this earlier, and I know in Township Talk we gave out information that's related to myself and my administration, because I love them to death. I appreciate it. I could not do anything without them. So I want to say that, even though I'm using the I, because I got a problem with the I, the we, the be. But we had a, well, no, I ain't on that. They had a general fund deficit of $4.5 million in 2022 when I got here. So when I got here, just imagine the cleanup that I had to do. We turned it into a surplus of $3.1 million in 2023.
We surplused it.
So these are things that they talk about. These are things that facts. These are things that you can go check it out. These are audited numbers. These are things that I wish.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah, look at Trustee Jones over here. He like turned around. He's like, man.
Supervisor. As my lawyer said, everybody just attack. So the next thing I want to talk to you about was, did you know that your taxes over here at Thornton Township, this is something that I talk about really big at Township Talk. You only pay Thornton Township 5 cents for every dollar. People don't even know that. So I just want to break down what your 5% goes to. It goes to a senior services, where we service over 33,000 meals to our seniors. They went on 1,600 senior trips. They had 12,000 residents participate in various activities, and they had 1,367 seniors receive health services. So that's our health care that we do. I think that's coming up. Tamika, we got the date and time for the health care? No? Okay.
Yes, I do.
What it is?
Monday, September 23rd, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
At Calumet City location?
Yes.
Well, look what I got today, y'all. I forgot. I bought a necklace.
Stop by. They got that.
I never wear any jewelry, so I got myself a little necklace.
That's another program.
So I can have something on my neck.
We have over 1,400 individuals participate in our dances.
It's very
we have over
small,
1,500 participate in
It's a
bowling, and more than 100
gold heart.
homes modified with the ramps. When y'all go through certain communities, you'll see ramps.
Never wear jewelry at all, ever.
They call us and they able to
Ever.
get a ramp to get up. Then additional services was provided through transportation. We have 34,000 rides to seniors for hospital visits, grocery store, and other things. And then we distribute over 32,000 food boxes. We service over 5,000 families at the food pantry. We assisted over 18,000 individuals in live heat, emergency assistance. And then we also distributed toys to over 1,300 kids throughout our Christmas.
All right,
program, which
Tiffany.
is coming up as well. So, so we got all these
Got
things
it.
coming up. These are things that we do here at Thornton Township.
Wonderful.
That, again, was here before I came. And that's what I mean when I tell y'all, do your research. I'm doing the same exact thing that the person before me was doing. All it is now my name is on it and everybody dead. I don't understand that. Because I want to fix it. I want to clean it up. I want it to be better. I don't want it to be the same. And that's why you see me study, fighting. And I'm not going to give up.
That's wonderful. Yay. Are you done? Are you done?
Just so you know how this goes, when you get this bill, this is something that we do at Thornton Township. Talk So I'm just showing you, I know you
Hit
can't
the
see
like
it here, we
button.
don't have it up on the screen, and we walk you through who taxes.
Haram,
So
she's
when
showing
you're
her
looking for
necklace.
someone to blame, like people
Oh,
tell
her
you
neck.
stuff, be like,
Oh.
tell you that this person, it don't work like that.
Haram.
These are your taxing districts. You have your local schools, you have your village, this was a South Holland bill, so that's why I can say that. Village of South Holland, and then
This
you
way you
have
see
your
where
Thornton
it sits.
Township
I guess you
bill,
can
your
see it
Cook
on the top, I'm
County,
not sure.
your South Suburban, well, South Holland Library, and then
See
other
where it sits.
expenses. And this was a South Holland bill. And what we did was go through the
It's
bill and we
little.
try to explain to them
It's a little
what
necklace.
percentages of your bill. So when you see Thornton Township, you can see the 5%. And if you go get your bill at home, you can read this and understand it, and you'll know what you're looking for, so you'll know who board meeting to go to.
I know
to
what
hire.
haram means.
Majority of the money goes to that municipality or that city.
Haram
In
is
this
like-
case, it goes to
like
South
bad.
Holland. They pay $1,454.82. The local schools, well, now they get majority, that's 20%. The local schools, it paid 65%, $4,609.57. This is one of the bills. Thornton Township, $379.93, 5%. And then Cook County,
Yeah, nah,
$228.41. And then South
Not
Holland
that
Library,
type of party.
$222.39, that's 3%. And then other miscellaneous was $167.73. This tax bill was $7,062.82. So just so you can understand how to read a tax bill, but I always have this available at Township Council. So people will
Tiffany,
understand
you're
the
killing me.
content that's before them. The next thing I had was showing you our general fund. So I was showing you, like, if you
Oh
pay
my
attention, 2017, they had a deficit the entire time.
How do you fast forward through a live? How you do that? Oh my God. She's boring the shit out of me, y'all.
3 million. 21, 1.9 million.
Oh my God.
2022, 4.5 million. And then when I came, everything changed. We stopped all the reckless spending and all the things that they was doing prior to me. We
Okay.
made people accountable for their department. Everybody had a credit card. It wasn't just one credit card like it was floating around here when I first came to everybody, and everybody pointed the finger at who did it.
Oh my
So
God.
that's why y'all see me so strongly against how they just made a law for one credit card again. So, you know, bad
Again.
habits die hard. So in 2023, it was a surplus.
She tripped me out with that again. It's again for me. Okay, we had a surplus, and then look at her lawyer. Don't you just be wondering what he really thinking? You know he's thinking something like, "Oh my God, bitch, you're not convincing nobody. Find another way. This ain't it."
When we made people show up,
You stuck
where you
like,
at?
oh
We work here in
God.
what department? We never seen you. So we did all of
What'd
that,
I
and
sign
doing
up
so,
for?
we was able to make sure that we got things back on track. One thing I can say is in 2022, they had a salary. The salary was $7.7 million. And that got to do with all the departments. So seasonal, part-time, full-time, it got to do with every single department. IT, road and bridge, but it's everybody together. So what I'm gonna have to do is just break it down just for our department, so you can understand it a little better. Another big thing that they don't talk about, gas. Remember I said everybody got gas. You pull up, you got gas. So this was the gas cards that was given out because everybody had the card. And this is all I keep trying to show y'all, but nobody wants to go through it like I'm going through it. So I had them break it down per year, per department, who spent what, how much was spent, and it breaks it down and it drops and drops and drops. That now we are at like $4,000 of spending gas, when before they was at $86,000 of spending gas, and that's in only one department. So all I'm saying is you can go through each department, you will understand better what I'm stating. Same thing here, I'll give you a complete year. A complete year for GA gas was $11,000. Higher year was $40,000 in 21. And then half, that's another big department because they got lawnmowers and things of that nature. The amount was $40,000 in 2023, and then the higher amount prior to that was $64,000. So I'm just giving you, this is a breakdown of every department. But this is what I do that they don't show y'all.
I'm gonna tell you what this is. Tell you what this tactic is that she's doing. It's to bombard you with a bunch of fucking information. So much information that you cannot process. Like just like on top of each other, on top of just pointless stuff. And then because she's giving you so much stuff and you couldn't process any, then she says, see, I'm the one who's telling you all this stuff. I'm just trying to give you all these facts because, and then you start thinking, well, she said so much, it must be true. She is not sneaky at
my
all.
own people, let alone women.
She thinks she
It
is,
said
though.
because I will expect people to uplift, pass the baton, educate, and uplift one another because that's what we're supposed to do as people. We gotta always be human beings first. Next, we are on here like different events. So we did a breakdown to tell you how much we spend per event. Per event, chunk compared to the numbers we really got. So we got that. So this is the real thing that I really want to get to really quick to tell y'all.
It's always chump change when it's somebody else's fucking change. Bitch, you know what? Yes, you calling it chump change when it ain't yours. You know, hit that part for me. It's this right here, this part of what I spent. Oh, that's chump change.
Currently now, we have $3.4 million in the general assistance fund. That's why I say when they keep voting the way they vote, these are real numbers. Supervisor, real numbers. $5.8 million in the general assistance fund. This is money that we have right now today in our bank account. But they don't say that. They don't say none of it. Then in the road and bridge, we got $500,000. We got $521,000 in there right now today. But these are all numbers that we have that you can go look for yourself, that you can get a copy of. I get a copy of this. So
yeah, thank you. Copy that for me, you liar.
Go get some facts. Pay attention to what we got, and it was a total of $9.7 million for that. And the big thing that I'm real big on, we spending less, but helping more. And I show you that when I do the comparisons. I show you what they spent, then I show you what we spent. It's always less than what they spend, like I just showed you for the taste of Thornton. How people just go and inflate numbers and lie being again. I just don't like when people do that because y'all put a bad light on Thornton Township, whereas we're doing way better than before I got here. Before I got here, they had all this chaos. Before I got here, if they really wanted to fix it or change it, they could have. They should have. Why didn't they? Why it took for me to come here and say, hey, I'm going to be the change that y'all need for Thornton Township. And I'm going to go through all the mess because guess what? The first gets the worst. And at the end of the day, I am the first supervisor of Thornton Township, being a young, black, African-American, female, youngest person. And said to go through all the mess and scrutiny because you cannot and will not be controlled. That's all it's about. It's about control. So I wanted to point that out in my report, and I want to keep going because I got a lot more to say, but I normally talk like this at Thornton Township Talk. Is when I normally give this report. We talk about everything, we give out documents, and we let them follow on the screen step by step of what we're talking about, what we're doing, how they can find answers to everything. So that is my report for our supervisor, and now we
Jesus,
have...
thank God. This bitch, she's just trying to punish us. This is punishment, just so y'all know. She called herself punishing us with her voice.
Vivian Allen.
Well played, Tiff.
Alicia Nicole.
No.
Michael.
Thornton Township. I came this evening. I wanted to thank you for giving me my FOIAs. I wanted to address the FOIAs that I received. The FOIAs I received was due to about the trips. I know there's been a lot about the trips going on here in Thornton Township, but they never talked about the individuals that went on the trips or booked the trips. And so I have in my possession over 545 pages, which show Trustee Carmen Carlisle booking the trips, booking the air flights with Mr. Freeman's credit card. All of this information is there. But not only that, it showed that Ms. Carlisle were missing a lot of receipts to a lot of things. And I referenced an email in which Robert was asking her about receipts.
Thank you, Sammy, for the PayPal.
I'm very disappointed
you,
because this very trustee came to this meeting last month and talked about how she has no trust in the supervisor.
Yep.
Well, we have no trust in you. You very well was a part of these trips, booking the hotels, with the credit cards, but everybody in the news never told us who were the individuals doing this. you in fact did that. And I have all the FOIAs that show that. I have no FOIAs that show.
Ain't nobody say it was something wrong with them going to Vegas, like that they went to Vegas. They're saying they went to Vegas. She needs to say she went to Vegas. And then Trustee Holmes, did what he did in Vegas.
Do things here in Thornton Township. That's a very much concern of mine. And you sit as a trustee.
There was the
The
victim
other
also
thing
went to
that I
Vegas.
have
What you gonna
to
say about her?
address is, we talk about budgets.
He think he eating, y'all.
Was it important to
He
have
think-
a budget?
he think he eating,
when
y'all.
you booking the trips, going on the hotels?
Oh my God.
Renting cars.
Oh, same thing?
It's so much that's in this 545 pages that I admonish every resident to get the facts for yourself and know who was doing what.
Okay.
The other
And
thing
what
that
did
I
she
want to
do?
talk about
Tell us what she did out in
is,
Vegas. Went. Oh, that's
I
it.
put in a FOIA about texting. We have individuals that text during the meeting, and I want to let you know that your phones are FOIAble. They are FOIAble. There is a case law where your electronic devices that you use during your meeting is FOIAble. I will be FOIAing. I also have FOIA'd and have not received my FOIA, but I sent it to the Attorney General's office, and I'm waiting on my response. Because you cannot use your phone in a public meeting and text.
Oh, I would
That
like
is
to
against
FOIA
the
Tiffany's
All right?
Tiffany's phone.
That is against the law.
Can we
The other
FOIA
thing
her
that I
phone?
wanted to address, Robert Rules of Order.
He just gave us all ideas.
Robert Rules of Order. I watched here in this meeting where trustees, there's a motion, there's a second, there's always debate. There's no
Your time is
going
up, sir.
to roll call.
Your time is
There's
up.
no going to roll
Your
call.
time is up.
So I ask that you guys do your research.
And fuck you. Look, your time is up, sir. When they tell you, you gotta. Isn't it funny? The security show up to get everybody else away when it's time. But when somebody's speaking for her, oh, you got all the time in the fucking world. Ain't nobody coming and stare you down until you leave. Oh my God, these people.
My name is Catherine Graham.
Ain't no woman in the world love that
My
man.
reason here today, which I
He
didn't
is
want to
unloved, honey.
discuss it as a part of this.
Definitely
meeting because
untouched.
I feel like this is my personal business.
Ain't nobody touching
it.
it.
Perform at the taste. Okay, I was okay, I was cleared to do that. And I sent Angie a contract, okay, the same day she asked me to, and, which was July 9th, okay? The taste was, I believe, August 17th or something. Anyway, I submitted the contract. No one ever contacted me as to us being a part of the taste. We were really looking forward to being a part of it, me with my band, being on stage with Kiki Wyatt. They were excited about it. So I waited it out, and I got another request to be at another gig. I turned it down because I was keeping hopes that we would be doing the taste this year. This is not the first taste. I've been on many taste stages under Frank's
Hit the like button for Mama
as a supervisor.
where she pass out.
But anyway, no one ever contacted me. I asked Angie in passing, so what's happening, what's going on? No one ever, contacted me about it. I found out that I did get approved after the fact. Okay, I did reach out and I sent the trustees emails stating this because I wanted to do this sidebar. I didn't want to come to the meeting to present this because y'all got enough on your plate.
Which trustees? Because this was for Thornton, not
And
for.
on my contract, at the bottom, and I only charge $2,000. Come on, for 1
Ice cream.
hour on stage, and I have to pay my band with that. I have to split it with them. So, the bottom of my contract, I said if I get canceled for any reason before the taste, that the Thornton Township
Jesus, another
is
lawsuit.
to pay me $1,000. Okay, half of what I
Damn.
was asking. And
They
I'm just
got another
asking that you
lawsuit,
all
Sam.
honor that I mean,
Miss
if
Miss
you could
Santana,
honor the whole contract.
one more
because
lawsuit.
I missed out on another gig from getting paid,
Mm-mm.
hoping that I would be
No.
performing for the taste, so I
You
didn't, so I just missed
opted.
out altogether.
So no, you
So I'm
can't.
just asking the
Can't hold them
trustees
responsible for that
of the
though.
township to honor my request. If you didn't receive the email, I can resend it. You can give me your correct address. If you didn't get it, I can resend it to you, so along with the contract, so that you can view it and we can take it from there. Okay?
Time's up. Janelle Taylor.
Good luck with that, ma'am. They got way too many fish to fry up in here.
Good night, as I usually say when I get up here. Because
Can I come in and ask for some money too?
I have several things that I want to discuss, and I hope nobody says my time is up since there's nobody else left here. For the tech savvy, I think that's fine, but for so many events that you have, I don't think you should be feeding people so much. Number one, all of these cakes that you're ordering, and they're going to seniors, most seniors have some dietary restrictions. And all that sugar, you see, I've had too much in my lifetime. So they don't need cake, they don't need ice cream, they don't need so much of it. I'm not saying that they never need it.
There you go.
That is a lot of pastry that's going towards seniors.
Thank
It
you.
should not be going towards them.
And they got all diabetes.
That's fine, but you don't have to feed everybody. You don't have to feed them for bingo, you don't have to feed them for so much. And, please keep that in mind, because
Ha
it's
ha.
gonna be a lot of money. But some of those cakes cost $400, and some of the money going to Calumet Bakery was as much as $400. And one of the ways that you can solve the issue with, ordinance 9B about the credit card, I think the township supervisor should have a credit card. But I also believe that there should be one department that is in charge of taking care of purchasing. I mean, everybody can have a little petty cash around or whatever, but if you have one department that is in charge of purchasing and the other department, let that head know what they are requesting, and then it gets approved, and then it gets ordered, and then it gets purchased, and then it's distributed to you. Too many credit cards floating around, that's not good. That's not even good if somebody's personal home. Because you borrow from one credit card and pay the other.
Yep.
One central location or department that has maybe 2 credit cards that are used to purchase items, not them all over the place. Too much money flows around, too many people.
You want to be the supervisor? We need a supervisor.
Talk about, Ms. Carlisle, the credit cards and all that kind of, I'm sure it was approved by somebody else. I'm sure somebody told her to do that. I don't care if it's Keith Freedom, Freeman, I don't care whose name goes on it, but the buck stops at the top. The person in charge of everything has to bear the brunt of everything.
Thank you, Tiffany.
And you can't put it on anybody else. And besides that, I'm not even sure what this guy's position is. And when he starts talking about somebody else, there are a lot of people in this administration that got the rap sheet and got some issues. So nobody should be throwing rocks at somebody else, okay? Because too many of you have a closet that you want anybody opening that door.
I know that's right.
So stop that.
Get the fuck out of my closet.
Also,
Mind your business, bitch.
that outreach department. Why can't you tell your trustees who's over the outreach department? If you're about transparency, what are you hiding with that? If you have a department and some money being spent for that department, who's heading it? Transparency for one item and not for another is not transparency.
Oh my God. I love this lady. She's the best.
Go around and it doesn't mean anything.
All right, thank you so much.
And
Thank
can
you.
we ever get some
Thank
answers?
you. Thank you so much.
Who's over
Thank
outreach?
you, thank you. She has 5
Oh, look at
minutes
that.
to go.
Who's
Thank
over
you.
Look.
outreach?
Ain't that something? You see what I'm saying? When the other dude, it was time for him to go the fuck on. Ain't no security come up to excuse him and turn the mic off. But as soon as the time's up for the ones that talk shit about Tiffany, oh, here come this bully ass motherfucker right here, you bald headed bitch. That's why ain't nobody love you. That he was looking over here. I felt like he could hear me or something. Oops. My bad. My bad. Did I go too far? I got pretty
take my
pissed.
time. Okay, first thing I want to say.
Is he crying?
We need to pray.
Ah, Jesus, he's crying.
Okay, I brought this up the last time I got up here to speak.
Okay, all right.
Okay, we get up here and we pledge allegiance to the flag, which is wonderful.
Uh-huh.
But we need to pray.
Oh my God, let's see whose
Okay,
side.
because when we came in, when everybody came in here,
Hey, look, hold up. One in the chat if you think that he is if he's backing Tiff. One if he's two if he's against Tiff. Let me know what you think. Vote fast.
4. Okay, and one thing we need to do, we need to stand for each other. Okay, every time we turn around.
One he's with Tiff. One he's not with Tiff. I mean, two he's not with Tiff. Oh my God.
They say, well, we don't want this. Can we be in agreement to let it go? We can't make anyone do anything. We're all grown up in here.
Whenever they start
Okay,
crying.
let's all respect each other.
Yeah, he with Tiff.
And that's what we need to do. We need to respect each other. And sometimes we don't respect each other because you know what? We don't respect God. Okay, my message is always going to be the same. God is first. Okay, I could say one thing that I seen happen on Thornton Township at the thing, but I'm not going to say it. But one thing I'm going to say is God is first. And you cannot use God's name in vain.
Hey,
now that's what I'm going to say.
Hey, Jesus ain't petty, honey. But you look like
We
you were
have a
trying to say
township,
something
we have a
underhanded.
beautiful opportunity.
Uh-huh.
But we have to work together.
Well, y'all think it's right?
Let's not cut each other down. Before we get up and have a meeting, why can't we pray?
Yes, sir.
Get a chaplain. Get someone to pray.
Yes, sir.
We do everything else but pray.
Yeah,
We
she does
need
it.
help.
Yeah,
I
she
don't know
does
what
a
the
pledge
exact
allegiance.
figures are as far as the money goes. I don't know. I don't know. But I know we need to pray. We need to ask God to help us.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah, we spoke to Jesus. Jesus said, "Oh, she got to go." Okay. Trust me, he don't like ugly. We've all heard this. Okay, Tiffany is like
needs
worst.
God first. God has to come first.
Come on.
And you can tell when you're looking around the people that don't want, don't even want to hear it.
Come on, can you let us know? Come on, we're trying to figure out
God is holding me accountable.
who do you like? Who you like?
And if I don't do what's right, He gonna get me. And everybody in here, He's holding us accountable for what we have to do.
Mm-hmm.
And if we don't do what we're supposed to do, God is gonna get us. So let's do it together. Let's really love on each other. Love on each other all the time. And love is not just talking. Love is action. Love each other. And when we love each other, this township is really going to do something. So it's not about the last Zuccarelli. That's over with. That's over with. That's over with. Let's go forward. Let's pray and ask God to help us to do what He wants us to do.
Okay.
That's it. I don't know what time is up, but that's it. Before you leave, pray. When you get in your car, pray. Pray for the kids in school. Pray. Everywhere you go, pray. We don't even know if we go send our kids to school, if they go come home. I know this is a little out of it, but pray.
All right, your time's up. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's why he's upset. Oh, because of the Tiffany stuff that happened. Oh, bless his heart.
Okay, excuse me.
Well, I thought that was maybe his wife, and she was over there like, yeah, honey, yes.
To the board of trustees.
I guess we'll never know. I guess it was neither.
I know you mentioned a lot of times, like, do your own research, don't take information that you get.
Who is Jay Holiday?
I appreciate that, because I also have gotten a degree in finance, so I'm a little grounded in that and I'm able to understand, and I wanted to see it for myself.
So with 20 years of banking experience and a degree in finance, I was looking at the budget that's been presented, and I appreciate you, trustee Carmen Carlisle and Gonzalez, for having somebody else take a look at this. In some cases, the numbers just don't compute, like they don't accurately add up, so I think some of those are just probably typos. In other cases, Supervisor Henry, you ran off numbers that you said was our current surplus. They don't match the numbers that are in the budget. In addition, the current year hasn't been budgeted yet. I know last year's budget was complete as of August, so I'm not sure what the status of that is, so that we can have accurate numbers to know what we left off with before we go into the new year. For this new year, the general fund is showing 2.5 million less revenues, but 6 million more in expenses. And just in general, all of the budgets are showing where we ultimately have a budget that's not balanced. It's gonna end up in a deficit, which will bleed into any surplus, which we aren't really sure what the surplus is at this point until the financials get audited. So it's really difficult to continue spending, not sure where you are. So I would just continue to caution you to have somebody to take a look at those numbers. The general assistance fund, I think that's the one that Supervisor Henry said that she has sole discretion over. That one's showing an $11 million increase in expenses. That seems substantial. And the things that are in some of these, I think that, again, take a closer look at some of those line items, because for me, they didn't make sense. But as a resident and taxpayer, we are putting trust in you all, that you're getting those answers, that you're looking into when numbers change, and that you'll get those answers. So it's unfortunate that these meetings are not as informational as we would like for them to be. I mean, you had a presentation up here earlier. That would be great if we can somehow source it back to something, because that would be meaningful. The other thing that I want to address, legal counsel. You mentioned that she is acting on behalf of the Thornton Township. If you feel confident that that's the case, and she's doing everything in accordance with ordinances.
Today's J holiday, definitely not worth $1
absolutely, sharing legal counsel should probably be a problem. If you have concerns about that, and there's some type of malfeasance, or it's not being administered in here too, think about protecting the township if somebody's not acting on our behalf. That's not to say that you wouldn't fund her legal counsel, but be mindful of whether we need to have common legal counsel if she's not acting on behalf of the township in the way that you would expect that to be the case. So I'm sure that's somewhere near my time, but thank you, I appreciate it.
Twin Gray, you want to know how to find out how to get notifications? You got to click the subscribe button on Mama's channel, and then right on the side of the subscribe button, there's a little arrow thingy. You click that, and you're going to click notification. It's a notification button, and you just click all, and it'll notify you if I'm live or when I post a video. Everybody take that advice. Do it. Do it. Okay.
Of this board. In 2011, Thornton Township had 42% of its assets in cash assets. That was $14.6 million. 42% of the township assets. When Frank Zuccarelli died, how much of that was left? Who keeps accounting of it? Who is in charge of it? How often do you keep accounting of it? Can anybody on the board answer that outside of Tiffany Henyard, because you guys were here before her? Who was here in 2011? Why is it so quiet? We don't do questions in Thornton Township, Supervisor Henyard? Chris Gonzalez, the $14.6 million headed, that was in cash assets for Thornton Township, how much is left? Ms. Everett, how much is left? How much is left? Carmen, did they tell you how much is left? Secondly, do you know how much is left of the $14.6 million that was held in cash assets? I know that $2.2 million was spent on a garage or a township vehicles in 2012. How much is left? That was 42% of the township assets held in cash.
I think she's making that shit up. She sounds like somebody who's a little confused.
When Frank was alive, who else besides him was in charge? And when he died, Who was in charge when he died? I know one thing, I'm gonna FOIA till I find out. And if they got to dig Frank up and shake his pockets,
Yeah, I told you she was crazy.
anyway, make no mistake about it. So, you don't gotta answer me, but as I say, you'll answer that Ken. Tiffany, you got an answer?
That's true, Lou Stephanie Wiedemann was in charge.
Girl,
Oh, hell no. What is happening? This is like the worst time for whatever this is that's happening to be happening. Are you fucking serious? We done sat through all of this bullshit to have the thing happen, to come finally something interesting happen. And it just freeze the fuck up? Really? He must have dropped his phone when that happened. You know what? That has pissed me off the most of anything that has ever pissed me off. Hold on, let's see. Find it somewhere else. Let's see. Some bullshit.
First one after I know usually they do about 3 debates. The first one is the most important, then the second 2 is more of the same. So watch.
Yeah. Yeah, I think something must have happened. So it seemed to end. Yeah, his ended with that also. Okay. Actually, yeah, he's looking from the same footage as me. Okay, so he's seeing the same shit as me. That is so fucked up. It just ended like that. When something finally was happening. How am I not supposed to take that personally? Yeah, that's a thing that's actually happening with the thing. Cause somebody in their chat said, "No, battery died." Oh no, is that what happened? Did his battery die? Damn, sir. Oh, for all the moments, I'm gonna tell you what's so crazy though. For all the times, all the moments in time for the fucking battery to die. It was that moment. Like, what the fuck did she say? Like, it sounded like she was throwing somebody under the bus. But because then somebody was like, "Girl, and then, oh my gosh, oh, I hate that. Well, that lady talking about some cash. That's what, how much cash or whatever was. That was clearly not a thing. That wasn't real. It wasn't a real thing. Talking about $20,000, $20 million in cash somewhere, sitting somewhere. Yeah. How about no? I don't know what is going on. Well, y'all get ready to congratulate me and tell me what a good job I'm doing, because guess what? Mama quit smoking. Mama quit. Mama is 2 weeks into her quitting. And I think something's weird is happening. It's like my mouth, the way my mouth rests. It's like my top teeth are resting on the inside of my bottom lip. I don't know why me not smoking would cause that. But it's like, I don't know what it is. It's like, So it's like it feels like irritated all the time. It always just feels irritated. It's like it feels like warm. Oh my God, it's been killing me like 4 days. I keep trying to catch it. Yeah. Yeah, I think his thing is just, yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to catch a end of it with something like tomorrow. Maybe the other channel that always goes in, they always come out with really good footage of these types of things. So maybe I'll be able to get it from there. But yes, Mama quit smoking. No withdrawal. I actually don't have the nicotine habit, which is a miracle considering that I've not had that I've been off and on with it since I was 16. I have like that physical thing, like the habit of having the something. It's like a part of my thing. Like after I eat, I do this thing but I don't actually have the nicotine habit. So I don't go through withdrawal. I just have like, it's like a power struggle, like for me. But like, it just gets like getting farther and farther away from it. So I've been wanting to do it for so long. I'm so glad. I'm like, so I'm done now. But I'm gonna shut this thing down. Mama is hungry. I had my son bring me some ice cream just for my sweet tooth. Okay. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Okay. I'll be able to post a couple of things and hopefully I'll be able to find what happened there on somebody else's footage because he clearly didn't get it because I think his thingy. But I will say this, Critical Smoker. Thanks again to Critical Smoker, okay, for this here footage, even though, that thing just happened and that was terrible, but whatever. Mama is a grateful mama. And Mama is happy. That was wonderful, okay? So, if you don't mind, go on over to his channel, drop a like, because this is where we got this from, okay? Drop him a like if you're feeling super courteous, you know what I'm saying? Drop a sub, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe. Because the last time I got mine, I got it from his too. So, yeah, going to do that for Mama. Mama appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button if you have not already. Like I said, again, it's Critical Smoker is the name of the channel. Okay. But it's like a little mushroom. It's like a person. It almost looks like he got a mushroom hat, like a mushroom top hat on, green behind it. Cute little emoji thing or whatever. All right. And I will catch you guys later. Oh, go over to I posted a video like right before I went live. So it says like $85,000 on it. It says like a going away party. It's basically just a roast of Tiffany and that whole thing she did with the party with the Kiki and the Jay Holiday thing. It's pretty fucking funny, okay? Because go on over there, check that out, drop a like, comment, all that thing, do all the things to help Mama grow and prosper. And if you're not subscribed, go on and subscribe. Just do it. Just push the button. Okay? Mama love you. Yes, you do. Ooh.